Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello, hello.
What? Neodymium is a chemical element. It is symbol Nd and atomic number 60. Neodymium compounds were first commercially used as glass dyes in 1927 and remain a popular additive. The color of neodymium compounds comes from the Nd3+ ion and is often a reddish purple. This color changes with the type of lighting because of the interaction of the sharp light absorption bands of neodymium with ambient light enriched with the sharp visible emission bands of mercury, trivalent europium or terbium.
Kensei, thank you for the 60 months. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm tired. I'm just tired. Oh, I'm still not entirely over the hill. Still sick. I'm feeling better, but still sick, still a little under the weather. Fever's almost gone. Almost. We're simmering instead of burning up. Getting there. Another 1 or 2 days and I'll be fine. I reckon on Thursday I'll be good. But before that, we have a stream to make. I just want to hang out a little today. I just want to chill. I'm playing some card games.
Like, you will be educated. Do not resist.
Eldu, thank you for the 62. It's true, it's true. God damn. Wonderful. But hello everyone. Today's energy level is perfect to play some Anode, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not like super hyper. I'm very relaxed, so we're going to go through some cards and like jam a little bit. I did a bunch of off-stream farming, so we don't have to do the early fights over and over. We just have to go through the early area and I have to be good at the card game. God knows how that one's going to go, but we'll get there. Before we do, however, hello everyone. Galandir, congratulations on the first. And good afternoon. Kensei, good afternoon. Thank you for the hydrate. Hold up. I have with me tea. You think 2 liters of tea is overkill? Because I made 2 liters of tea. It's roughly what I drink during stream. But I didn't want to make it just water or like, God forbid, energy drinks. So, it's tea now. It might be a bit much. Thank you, Kensei. Maddie, good morning, Maddie. How you doing today? Hello, hello. And Krembo, good evening. Hello, Krembo. Menton, good afternoon. Craig, good morning. My second most watched streamer this year. Yo, how the hell am I ranking this high? Thank you, Craig. Really appreciate that. MJM, good afternoon. Hello. Galandir as well, second most. What the fuck? 2 things I'm learning from that. Y'all are dedicated as hell, and I do stream more. Thank you so much, everyone. Arian, good afternoon. Hello, hello. How's it going? Afid, good morning. We'll get your duck in a second. I haven't missed it. We'll add it in a second. Let me not switch too many windows right now. We're taking things slow today. If I don't have it out in a couple of minutes, do remind me though. Good morning, Afid. Eldu, good afternoon. And once again, thank you very much for the 62. Kensei, thank you for the 60 again. Thank you very much. Hichi, good morning, Hichi. Sorry, I'm not like super hyper today, so we're keeping it to a normal. Hi, Hichi. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a wonderful day. How'd I have a slim day, like slim version? What, from 154 to 23? What, did they remove all the bugs? Oh, I'm so funny. If it weren't for the recaps, I'd be like convinced no one can ever watch this shit. Oh god, oh god, oh god. You always rank high, yeah, but why? The day didn't start until 2 liters of energy drink I drank. So what I do, I don't want to consume 2 liters worth of energy drink, obviously. Like, I don't do that. What I do, however, is, I use a bunch of the powdered energy drink stuff that's, like, super on vogue right now. I don't drink any of the bottled or canned stuff. And what I normally do is I take a 2-liter bottle of water, and I add about the amount you'd need for, like, a normal energy drink, which is, like, what? Like, half a liter, maybe? And I just put that into 2 liters, and then I just drink that. It adds a little bit of flavor, it doesn't go, like, super fucking overboard on the energy drink stuff, and it's usually enough. But, like, 2 liters of just, like, raw energy drink, I think I'd fucking die, dude. I don't know. Feel like you run out of 2 liters faster than you're expecting. I usually have 2 liters with me. I usually have 2 liters with me during stream, can say. And I do sometimes run out of it, especially during streams where I have to read a lot. Where I have to read out loud a lot. But normally it's okay. Normally it lasts me through the evening. Like, normally it lasts for, like, the stream and, like, whatever I do afterwards, if I do, like, post-stream work stuff. Today's lots of releases day. Darktide new class, Helldiver Warbond, maybe something else. They released the dogshit streams for CZN. Does that count? Darktide new class. Like, do tell me about the new class of Darktide. I looked at all the preview stuff and I was super underwhelmed. But that's because I'm super underwhelmed by Darktide in general. Helldiver Warbond is obviously big content. I reckon Hichi's gonna do something with that, right? Hichi obviously diving like crazy normally. That's my expert I go to. That's my Helldiver expert. The reason Helldivers 2 was so bloated was for HDD support. Turns out spinny disks really suck, so everywhere they had shared assets, they just duplicated them so the game could load each environment in one go instead of seeking backwards and forwards. So the optimize... you put this in words that I understand, Krembo. I applaud you. Meaning, they just go, hey, if you're on, like, backwards ass tech, here is the bloated version. If you're on a modern drive, here is the non-shit version. Here's my number 1 main lies provider. I watched the whole 88 hours. Thank you for every single one of those, Eldu. Thank you very much. Eldu will try the class and report after. Please do, please do. Would absolutely appreciate it. Siren! Hello, Siren. How are you today? Hello. The slim version of Helldivers 2 will likely explode and die if you don't install it on an SSD. Yeah, I expect. Oh my god, I just had an idea. Fuck, it's a bit late for that. We have a week. Hold up, I need to take a note. So I'm still trying to organize, like, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I do for my birthday. I'm gonna be honest with you, everyone. We might just do a normal stream. I might not do an event on my birthday this year. It's a week until then, and I haven't planned anything. I haven't made any, like, graphics with anything. I haven't, like, come up with anything yet. Well, I've come up with a lot of things, but they're all bad. And if I'm being entirely honest with you, fuck it, right? We can just have a little stream, do a little hangout, and then that's it, right? Do a little sad posting. I could do that now. I actually kind of want to complain. This year, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm not super jazzed about this year to begin with. This year is the first year in 11... 12, 13, 14, 15 years. 15 years. That's not quite half my life, but it's getting there, right? It's well over a third and slightly only under half of my life that I'm going to be without my wife on my birthday. For a couple of years we weren't married yet, but that doesn't change the fact that she was there. This is the first year in many years that I'm going to be kind of alone. And it's made me very unexcited about the entire thing. If that makes sense, right? It made me very unexcited about the entire thing. I don't know. Do a little community versus care stream.
Doesn't even matter, just judge number go up.
Dude, I tried so hard. Soy, thank you for the 62! Thank you so much. Hope you're well. Oh, I kind of want to spend like 3 hours of the stream debating like the new fucking CZN character with Soy. But I'm mad, so let's not. Just make the world's laziest PowerPoint presentation about your favorite niche topic for your birthday and make us listen. That's actually really fucking funny, Aldo. Aldo, you know what? That's a really good content idea. I'm not gonna, like, I mean this. That is actually a really funny idea. Damn. Said my birthday was a great time to go on vacation without me. I felt the fuck, Siren. I'm so sorry, love. That's awful. I'm so sorry. Reveal your SCP? Nope. The challenge is still there. The challenge still stands. I'm not gonna tell you. At this point, like, it's weird. My SCP article, right? Like, I'm proud of it. I'm proud that it made it onto the main thing. Like, that's cool and all, but also, my late teen, well, it's not even teenage writing, my early 20s writing is fucking cringe. So, like, am I gonna die of embarrassment? Maybe. There's obviously also the problem that, like, one of my old online handles is attached to it. Which wasn't super problematic. Don't get me wrong, like, I've not really done anything worth cancelling. I'm not important enough for that. But, you know. You know. We just have to find the edgiest. It's not even that. It's not even that. Not even a good hyperbole. We have a weekend to Potter is unleashed upon the unsuspecting public. She appeared in, like last week on stream already, Eldu. So, I don't know. Like, my first Potter appeared like a week ago. No one noticed. My old game handle was cringe as fuck. Oh yeah, no, like, my very first, like, I've said this on stream, like, my very first gamer handle, like, my very, very first, mind you, I was like, 11? 10? My very first online handle was, Misery Dragon. Like, I die of cringe even saying it. It's so bad, dude. It is so bad. Can you believe that that was over 25 years ago? How awful. How awful. You can read 3 SCPs, hide yours among them, not telling us which one. Ah, 2 truths and a lie, huh? Nah, Alfred, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. It's in French, yeah. Mine was in German, that didn't make it better, Alfred. My wizard is Life Rush? That's not even bad. Honestly, if I meet someone like that in like a game, I just go like, yeah, that's a tag. That's fine. Me misspelling the name of a Warhammer Fantasy character, ooh. On purpose, or? That's the question. Very first was King Cobra because it was early intent, you could get away every screen name you wanted, and also because One Piece. That's also not all that awful. I mean, it's literally also just the name of the animal, right? It just happens that I find those cute. No, that's not that bad. My second handle ever. I should have probably chosen something cooler, but I was lazy. I think you're pretty cool, Crembo. I think you're pretty cool. Life Raft, then Lost Company, and then Soy, or Anakios. If Soy is taken, we're turning it around, right? Every time I go through my Steam friends, I go like, fuck, who the fuck was Lost Company again? I've scrolled past your name so many goddamn times, Soy, and like going, huh? Oh no, yeah, no, I should just put a note on it so I can stop wondering every time. Was it? See, MJM, you're joking, but it was both. Not at the same time, obviously, but yeah, I lead speaked that. I'm not gonna lie to you, I put that into lead speak. It was not cool purposefully misspelling, it was Eldo being idiotic as usual. Ugh, Eldo, come on. Come on. My mother also says I'm very cool. I know, I talked to her yesterday. Wait, what? Nah, I think Crembo is a plenty fine handle. It doesn't like... It doesn't like evoke anything, right? But that's fine. Like most things don't. Obviously, you have a number in it, which is cringe, but I happen to find all usernames with numbers in them cringe. Fishy! I didn't even say hello to Fishy. Sorry, my brain's still completely off. Hey, Fishy, how you doing? Same one for 26 years. Care and I has now lasted for... When did I... Hold up, let me do some math. 18 years. I've had this one for half my life. 16 years. Almost half my life. I never got the lead speak or the hacks, or the XX123XX. Yeah, the XX bullshit I also never understood. The lead speak part was because you were cool and you understood it. Obviously everyone did, but we thought we were cooler because we did. And it was just something to identify that you were part of like the in circle, right? Like, we legitimately thought we were so fucking cool. I can't speak for yourself during the IRC days, right? Like, you probably think differently, but, like, we thought we were so cool. We were, like, the in crowd. Like, we understood this. All the adults just didn't tell us that they also did and that we were being fuckheads. So, you know, they humored us. You in engagement mode? No, I'm in sick mode. I'm in sick mode, Fishy. I'm still, like, getting rid of this flu. I don't know, dude. Like, a bunch of you will probably have already noticed this, but over the last couple of months, or in general, like, over the last couple of years streaming, I'm not the healthiest person when it comes to constitution, right? Like, I don't have anything chronic, except, like, my mind's broken. But I do get sick very, very easily. My immune system has always been shit. Ever since I can think, my immune system has been pretty... Like, I'm not immunodeficient. There's nothing big going on, right? I can't claim that as, like, a big thing, but it's always been on the weaker side. So I just get sick really easily from, like, a bunch of shit. So if you've heard me go, oh, Care has the flu for the 5th time this fucking year, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. That's because I've had. Like, I can never do the XXX stuff. You should really not phrase it that way, Siren. You should really phrase that differently. I was going to do the XXX thing, but then I saw someone else doing it first and decided that means it's mainstream and not doing it would be cooler. Yeah. I always dislike numbers or, like, symbols in names. So, like, even my earliest handle had, like, only letters. Like, maybe something in my brain went wrong, right? I always thought they were really obnoxious and got in the way. Like, I'm gonna take Krembo as an example because he's here. Don't take this as a personal attack, Krembo, right? But, like, Krembo's a cool name. Krembo 64 is something I don't want to say. Like, not because the number is bad. I don't think it is. I don't know whether there's anything attached to it. But, like, like, it adds nothing except the other name might have been taken. So it's just a signifier of congratulations, you weren't original enough to, like, secure your name anywhere. Well done. To me, anyway. Like, I don't want to, like, shit talk your names. I'm just using Krembo as an example because he's a strong, independent guy who can, like, take a friendshiply punch on the shoulder. I never liked those, so, like, I always steered away from them. When I met my first fucking XXX underscore Naruto underscore bullshit, like, I died inside. And, like, from that day, it was clear I'm never gonna deal with that shit. Hey, Possum, how you doing? It's a duck! How you doing, Possum? Phrasing intentional? I mean, phrasing might be intentional. Best solution when you... No, I'm not... No, MJ, let's not... No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I have a giant pile of turkey stock from US Thanksgiving with Ravers. Come get some. Oh, please. I have a giant fucking stock of gravy that I need to, like, incorporate into something. I froze all of it. I don't know what to do with it. It's like 2 liters of gravy, dude. Don't ask. I'm going to distinguish all my friends with the same name if I don't number them because they look different. You think I have the ability to associate faces with names? No, obviously, like, you just get rid of all of them except for the best one. The touching homage to Krembo's favorite console? How could you say that? The N64? Really? Really? I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I liked my N64. It was one of, like, my more used consoles. But God, that thing had like a not just like a launch, but like a developer title problem, huh? Obviously, a couple of really fucking great titles for it. Every Legend of Zelda released on it ever. Pokemon Colosseum. Oh, God, that was sick, dude. I remember being so hyped about that. I remember the drive back from the electronics store with that thing in hand, like reading through the manual, flipping over the box 5 times because the electronics store was slightly further away. So it was a slightly longer drive and just being like really, you know what? This is nostalgia baiting. I'm sorry, everyone, but I am going to say this. I fucking miss that shit. That's the shit that I miss. Being a small-ass dumb kid, sitting in the back of a car with a new video game in hand, just like flipping through the manual and going like, oh, I'm going to be home soon, I'm going to be home soon, I'm going to be home soon, I'm going to be home soon. That specific feeling, I haven't felt that specific feeling in so long. So long. Whether this was like a new fucking Game Boy game, this Pokemon for example, right? Like any of them. Or like a new console title, it was always, we get to the store, if I've not fucked anything up recently, and then we go get if I'm really lucky, we go get a game. Drive home, and it's just like that drive home, right? That anticipation was sick. I kind of miss that. It's getting cold. There's a risk of bad weather from the Mediterranean moved up north. Oh my God, Possum, no, I'm so sorry. Hold up. Heated blankets, Possum, heated blankets. I recollect literally fighting my older brothers to play, hair pulling, fingers in mouth, shoving gut punches. Those were the days. I was the older brother. It was my N64, and I remember my siblings, like, really, really wanted to play. But that shit was mine, and fuck them. So I had that with PoE 2, kind of? Really, Soy? Wait. How? Tell me more about it. What? Remember the Shadow Pokemon Colosseum? Yes. Yes. I forgot the Gale of Darkness. XD. That was a great game. Too hard for my dumb kid self. I really, really struggled with that game. I thought it was incredibly difficult. Like, no, I wasn't a gamer god when I was a child. I was decently good at games. Decently better than a lot of my peers at games. We had like these in-school Pokemon tournaments that our school organized to keep things orderly and to keep children from biting each other. I really love that, by the way. My school, instead of banning Pokemon and shit, they organized like orderly, civilized tournaments. It was really cool. We didn't have many of them, but I won like 3 of those. So it was like decently better than my peers, but it was still fucking awful. Like children in video games, right? I feel like you peak when you're a teen there. Like you have all of the reaction still, you have all of the like fluid intelligence to like learn and adapt and do things, and then as you get older, you get older. Stuck at work the whole time, waiting to get home, so all you can do is scour the internet to theorycraft while working. Okay, you know what? No, I feel that one. I feel that one. This is how I felt during World of Warcraft expansion, so when I was stuck in uni. I mean, unfortunately, by that time, I was already enrolled in a course that I couldn't just slack off in. I mean, I did slack off plenty, but God, the fucking like expansion launches were so fucking hype. I remember just going like, okay, tomorrow, okay, today, when I get home, Might have given my cousin the bad controller on purpose many times. Oh yeah, absolutely. Never got too into WoW. Usually I played shovelware Asian MMOs. WoW was my teenage life for many years. Like, I never got into those, like, Asian MMOs, like, every time Lucky talks about, like, Mabinogi and shit like this, right? I never got into any of those, or, like, the 2D, like, almost platformery ones. I never interacted with any of that shit. I played StarCraft, Diablo 2, well, StarCraft 1, at Brood War, StarCraft 2 later, Diablo 2, World of Warcraft, Guild Wars, and then later Rift, Wildstar, like, those don't count anymore. Like, let's move those to the back. But like, that's what I played during that time. Good morning, Misty. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. I don't know. It's but that specific feeling that just hit me as we were talking about it. Like, damn, dude. I remember before WoW MMOs were free and mostly just chat rooms with graphics and some RPG mechanics ripped off from a more popular game that you designed like X game, but only. If we're talking about like multi-user dungeons, mods, like that shit, Possum, I didn't interact with any of this. So all of the like previous MMOs like Ultima, stuff like this, or like if we go back even further, I didn't interact with any of that. None of it. I started on, like, I basically started on, well, my MMOs basically began with World of Warcraft. I, through a friend of a friend of a friend, got into, like, a closed US beta test, which completely fucking hooked me. If you did Graal online, I wouldn't even know what that is. Possum, I'm sorry. No, like, WoW, then, like, a bit of Guild Wars on the side, then immediately back to WoW. That was my real first like MMO experience. If you don't count like Diablo 2 online, which was, you know, Super Nintendo Zelda but online. That sounds awful. Wait, which one? Ragnarok? No, I only got into Ragnarok like legacy-wise later. Nah, all of those like hyper grinders I never really interacted with. Oh, LTP. Okay, no, LTP is a fine game. Okay. That's a fine game. EverQuest in college on a friend's account. Oh, damn. Hey, Ham, how you doing? No, like, I have a couple of really good friends that grew up on EverQuest that still regale me with stories and never interacted with EverQuest. And now if I look at it, I go like, but that's just tedious. What do you mean? Same with stuff like RuneScape, for example, right? Like, I never got into RuneScape. Ever. Does Maple Story count? Absolutely. Online, like chat rooms and, you know, early 2000s gamer culture. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely, Possum. Gotcha. God. Oh, my God. It's so strange, right? Anyway, everyone. The power of, I literally stole a monitor from work, kind of asked permission to be fair, will luxuriate in the feeling of stream and dark tide. You just... L2. I hope you enjoy your new character. Have fun, huh? EQ walks a lot of other games could run. Yeah, no, I totally believe that, Ham. Like, while I look at EverQuest and I go like, this looks really stupid. Like, what is with like all of the mob stealing? What is with all of this? What is with all of this? You do have to recognize that that shit is the basis on which a lot of other things were built, right? Like, it's one of the like pillars that a lot of other things got built on. So if I hold it against like my modern standards, obviously it doesn't hold up. Like, obviously not. But if you grew up with those standards and then evolved from there, you have a much, much different connection to it, right? It's much easier to like follow the thread back to where you started and go like, oh, cool. And then like live through the feelings that you associate with it. There was a Magic the Gathering MMO I played very briefly. Damn, I remember an MTG RPG. You're pretty sure someone reamed the duck a couple of times? Yeah, you're right. I did forget about it. Affid, I'm so sorry. Hold up. We'll grab ya. Let me add Affid. And as is tradition, as soon as I add this duck, Siren's going to transform me into a Scrungle, and then the duck's going to be gone again. This has only happened 3 times in the past couple of streams. There we go. What a pile of tutu bears that was. Oh, dude, tutu bears. But you and me very much appreciate the mascot. Wait, EverQuest mascot? Hold up. EverQuest mascot. Oh. Yeah, no, I understand why. Like, weird blonde mage elf lady? Even at that time, not my type, but no, I get it. No, I get it. That is very understandable. It's the season of giving. Okay, I just missed the redeem. What are you giving me? Is it cholera? Why did it lock me out again? Why is everything so much effort? Sorry, everyone. A blanket. I'll take a blanket. Thank you very much. Don't hate on 2000s era blonde-haired elf lady. I was already deep in goth culture at that point, Possum. Like, I was already deep in goth culture at that time. So, like, blonde-haired anything kind of misses me to this day. Like, not enough spikes, not enough hatred. Doesn't despise me enough, thanks. Can I have one if you guys just piling them up? He said, sure. Oh, damn, Eldu. Hell yeah. Benefits. Hell yeah, dude. Hold on. I didn't redeem anything. No, it was Affid. It's really depending on the rest of the person. I mean, yeah, of course, everything depends on the rest of the person, right? I mean, whether you find someone attractive sometimes isn't. Like, that sometimes boils down to, like, one element only, but... like, whether you want to, like, deal with that person or engage with them over longer periods of time depends on a whole lot more than the color of their fucking hair. Yeah, no, 100%, dude. We have, my wife has a really good friend of hers, who is outwardly a very attractive lady. However, she's about as engaged to talk to as talking to, like, white bread would be. So, like, I cannot sit in a room and, like, have a conversation with her. I don't want to call her stupid. She's just very vain. And I just can't deal with that, right? Like, yeah, attractive person, don't want to engage with them. Thank you. That's normal. Whether you want to deal with people depends on so many things. You gotta explain to these kids back in the day, goth chicks were the only thing nerds could get. I don't know about that. Was Freaks and Geeks United back then, man? It wasn't here, Possum. No, it was not. It was not. If you were like a early 2000s, late 90s nerd, you were like shunned by a lot more than just quote unquote the normals. Nah. Those did not unite here. Yeah, no, that's also true. Sorry, that's also true. I miss Mabinogi. See, that's what I'm talking about. I have no idea what that means. But Lucky says the same thing. Hatred? What do you mean hatred? My only experience with goth culture was that time in secondary school, 15-year-old elder. Yeah, roughly there, right? Hanging at recess at school talking, this goth woman is just walking around. One of the groups accidentally stumbles into her as he was walking backwards, turns around and gets a heart attack. She was very nice about it. Hell yeah, dude. Chrono, you are the best duckling. Well done. Hello, Chrono. How am I still sick? Recovering. Convert Mormon girls to the old golf pipeline. No, don't convert anyone. Let people be who they want to be, dude. The Matrix had just come out here. What do you think? I got a fucking, like, leather mantle? We were all wearing black trench coats. Yup. I don't think that picture still exists. Like, I don't have it anymore. Emmy remade her entire Discord, right? Like, Emmy didn't just, like, she killed her entire old Discord, if I remember correctly. Because Emmy's old Discord had a picture of teenage Care in his fucking goth code. I don't have it anymore. It's been years. Hold up, let's see. Does that work? No. No, that just doesn't work. Never mind. Oh no. I've absolutely been dating a girl, and after the hot factor wore off, realized she was about as deep as the water in my toilet, and I could not deal with this. Very derogatory. I get what you're saying though, right? Like, sometimes you're just horny instead of like really deeply attracted to someone. And I think everyone goes through this. Learning like when what feeling applies is one of the big difficult parts of growing up, right? Hey, do you really like do you really like fancy this person, or are you just like, do you just think they're hot? That difference is hard for like a lot of young people to grasp. That's fair. I think we all went through that, huh? 2 meters tall suited me. Yo, tall elder, hell yeah. When I was in college and I bought a brown leather duster, it was actually a very good coat. Right? Like, I like my coat as well. I still have it. Still have it. Shouldn't be wearing it anymore because it looks ridiculous, but lots of good memories. That one wasn't public knowledge yet? What, the Karen coat thing? No, it was. That's why it was posted on Emmy's Discord. I just don't have it anymore. Otherwise, I'd show it here. That's how much public record that shit was, dude. I'd bring it up on screen, but I don't have it anymore. If someone saved that, send it to me. I'll show it on screen. Also, stop saving my fucking pictures. What is wrong with you, you weirdo? Like maybe in my mid-20s at the earliest when I figured it out. In my defense, I figured that shit out really, really early. I figured it out really early. I was... Nah, I don't want to get into that. That was... No, I figured that one out earlier. Alright, everyone. So. Thawing frozen bagels in the air fryer. Don't mind me. Gimme, thank you. Plans for today, everyone. Like I said, I'm still a bit under the weather. So, I'm not going to tell you how long today's stream is going to go. I don't know. If I fall out of this chair in an hour, I fall out of this chair in an hour. I don't think so. Like, I'm in good spirit. The important part is, like, my body is weak, but my spirit is willing, right? I'm just... You know that post... Like, not really post-illness, I'm not over it yet, but, like, that post-illness weakness where... Sometimes just like lifting an arm is a bit of an undertaking, like mentally to overcome the fatigue and also just like physically because like that's where I am right now. So I've been sitting here with my arms like dangling at the side of my chairs and going like, if I want to switch the scene, I have to move my hand to my mouse, and that's like effort. Get above the weather, but no, let's not. No care. Stop fucking singing. One godforsaken stream, no singing. Also, that's German and no one knows this song. Hey, non, how you doing? Why can't I hydrate care? Because it's on a cooldown. I'm not a plant. I'm like a plant. Don't overwater me. Effort is for crows, not ducks. See, exactly. Only the dog by hydrating it, Marinara. How you doing? Like I said, 30-minute cooldown. So, what I wanted to talk about is next week. So, we've got birthday stream coming up next week. This is what started the sidetrack. Sorry about that. Next week's birthday stream, I think we're just going to do a normal little stream. We're just going to sit down, we're going to have a stream, we're going to like talk, chill, I'm going to play some fucking video games or something. Maybe, if I can convince 4 people of... dude, that's a button that's somewhere on my... Do I have to move my... Oh, okay, fine. You deserve it. Fine. Maybe if I can blackmail 4 people into joining me for something, I have an idea of what I want to play. But I literally just had that idea, so it might be a bit short term for someone or for 4 other people to fit that into their busy lives and schedule. Having said that, I have a lot of really cool friends that like take a lot of their time out of their lives in order to do dumb shit on my channel, which is really, really nice. But this one might be a bit short term. The Twitch recap broke my Twitch page. Fuck, I'm sorry, Marinara. I haven't looked at mine yet. Like, I saw people at the start posting stuff about theirs. I hadn't realized they'd come in yet. If I were to hazard a guess, I think the person that I watched most this year was probably Maria. Followed by Sari. Followed by... I don't know. The last one might be fucking Dota 2. Like, the channel, not the game. Simply because of TI reasons. I don't know. Here's my first and here's my second. That's the first one is a good choice. First one's a good choice. But for today, let me get out of Yap mode for today. Let me get out of Yap mode. I kind of want to do things. I wanna press buttons, which does mean moving my hands. Anode hard. Let me boot this up. I want to play some cute cards, dude. Kind of hate recaps on a new website because it's always one of, hey, remember back when things were much nicer? Or hey, remember that deeply traumatic incident? I mean, Twitch at least just gives you usage statistics, right? Instead of going like, hey, look at these moments. I think they do tell you about like your clips, but like I said, I haven't looked at mine yet. Yapping level, catastrophic. Nah, it's not catastrophic yet. Nah. A catastrophe would be much, much worse. So, Anode hard. Was there a save down there? What did I do? Here we are. We have made no godforsaken progress whatsoever. We have no progress at all. I have not done anything. We haven't even done a zone. However, what I have done is I finished the first 3 packs. Also BitCrush. We have every card. We don't have max copies of every card. That's a bit of a different problem. But we have at least a copy of every card for now. Which means if we need more of something, we can just replicate it. So we've got the nature set, we've got our water set, and overall I'm pretty happy with that. We don't have the fire set like farmable yet, we don't have the earth set at all yet, and there's obviously a lot more sets afterwards. Let's go clear some zones, shall we? Because we've cleared nothing. Nothing, I tell you. Nothing. And I don't even know whether our current deck is good enough to do anything. It was obviously good enough to farm things. But that's it. Where were we going? Was it not? It was you, right? Hey man, it's a wonderful day today, am I right? Perfect for a swim. Oh. Are you here to challenge me, Taka, the leader of Sunny Zone, to a card battle? Wait a nanosecond, you don't have any stars. And you want to challenge me? I wouldn't do that if I were you, but I'll allow it if you really want to fight. Slip Silver, thank you for the streak. That is a long-ass streak, dude. Thank you so much. Just why we were totally not a spreadsheet game. Oh, U5, or what are you doing, Marinara? Stab him, stab him, stab him! No, we stab him with cards. Paper cuts, Possum, paper cuts. I like a spirit. We'll play a best of 3 match then. Let's get this beach party started. So, I'm playing fish. We're on fish. I tried beach balls. I didn't understand what the fuck to do with it. I tried ships. I tried boats. I didn't know what to do with boats either. So I settled on fish. Rule the waves. Rule Britannia. Britannia rule the waves. So what do we have? Let me talk you through some cards that we have. Drive is just card draw, recycle 1 engrave, draw 2. It's Avarice, right? Like it's mini Avarice. This is Dolphy. On summon, add a water app card from your deck to your hand. I like Dolphy. Dolphy's cool. We should play boats. Boats isn't great. Like the deck boats, I don't know what to do with it. Maybe if you have like an idea what to do with boats, let me know about it. This is Sharkar. Sharkar is great. On summon, summon an Anchory to the field. It's a 1/1 blocker that goes to the front. And then a Philope, which is a 1/1 flyer that goes to the back. So this thing makes 2 additional bodies. Then we have a Moorstorm. I just added this because I think it's cool. This is a level 3 and I've never summoned it, so maybe it shouldn't be in the deck, but on summon, gain Protect, so can't be damaged this round. On trigger, cost 1 water, -2 to all enemies. Inflict Daze, and when this dies, delete everything with 2 BP or less. Then we have a Slimy, it's a snail. Selected Tama, it gains -2. And then we have the Hardened Soul of the deck, Emerge, which gets us a level 2. So if we play this Dolphy out, we discard this Moorstorm. That's not great, but at least it doesn't get shredded. we already have the emerge that we would normally fetch here. We could pick up Rainlands. That gives us water energy. That's probably the right choice. Balls! Let's go Rainlands. And then let's go emerge. Can't pay for that. Oh, we don't have the energy. Now we have one. That's a bit of a problem. I was really hoping... We're shuffling this Merstone back into the deck. We're not shuffling shit, apparently. That costs 4 water normally. We need to get this emerge through next turn. But I don't know how we're gonna do that. Fuck it, we ball. They do be ballin'. I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not understand the purpose of the beach balls. So when these die, they go to the opponent's side of the field, and then they keep bouncing back and forth. If they were just zone denial, I'd understand it, but they're not. They also, you know, deny your zones? Okay, never mind. We lose the effect, but we do get a Sharkar. And we can just use their balls to evolve over. You know what? I want to see whether I can find this Merstorm again. Oh no, that's a level 1. Let's go grab a Slimy. Maybe there's a card that allows you to use volleyball. There might be, who knows? So this prevents us from summoning the Flylope and Anchory because 6 is the maximum amount on field. But if we just pass here, they make a little guy. Trigger on kill stuff, but they don't have any on kill stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it just gives your opponent a body that... I don't know. Like, there has to be a reason, right? There has to be a point. They summon a rando. The rando makes nothing. Do I hard play the Sharkar? I kind of wanna. Hey, Fallen Cypher, how you doing? We definitely can't summon anything. No valid targets. Oh, we drew the other Sharkar. Never mind. And I don't want to play that Sharkar. What is this? Passing now without playing anything will advance the game to the next phase. Ah, that's what that does. Okay, let's just do that. Fuck you. Like, we're very, very ahead. We're no longer very, very ahead. But we're pretty ahead. And right now we can clear their board. This Sharkar gets a bit nicked, but that's okay. There's lethal. They're really just the game Onyx. They're bad, but they look cool? Is that what that means? We're not gonna take the mulligan here. It does tell me I have nothing that I can summon, and they're right, but we do have Bitstreams. Bitstreams makes this slimy. And then we're going to use this just to minus this for the 2 energy here. We just care about the energy. Because with this, we can emerge. Why can I not? That drained all of my energy, never mind. So this play is dead now, and none of these cards are playable anymore. Fuck. Need Ultama with 2 SBP. We'll have to do that next turn. We're taking damage this turn, and there's little we can do about it, but we do have 2 recycles. 1 we can even play. We're gonna delete so many balls, dude. Okay, play something, play something. We're going to discard you. That way we can shuffle it back. Balls, balls, balls. And there are balls in graveyard too. I don't get it. Use Burly Bus to show how mechanics. I mean, maybe. Rainlands aren't up yet. We want to change that. You can see them. You could see them here, but I'm in front of it, unfortunately. We have no energy and we must scream. Let's go get the Slimy out. It at least gives us the energy for playing a water creature. And we're going to play this Dolphy too. What is that? That is a Levian. Folk cannot gain energy if their total energy would exceed yours. So we cannot gain energy even if we did, even if we tried this now. We are energy locked. They're gonna hit us for 8. This is gonna clear our board, and then this is gonna hit us for 1. Can we do anything about that? We can go recycle to draw. And then we can't play any of this. We play this Dolphy. Let's go ditch this Siphon Switch. Stop it, seriously. This is a snail. God damn it, it's not a fairy, so we can't just play that. Can I raw play this just for the energy? I cannot. Siphon Switch doesn't work, this doesn't work. We can't emerge. Damn, we're really screwed here. There must be a really balling card to make use of them. First of all, boo, Dead Tail. And second of all, probably. This is the last thing I wanted to draw. Luckily, they're playing instead of not. This doesn't do anything for us. We should probably just Wave Crash. It might delete a ball. We could just YOLO this, right? I'm not going to though. This cost me 1 water, which is a problem. You're an amphibian, so we can't even do anything with that. Fuck it, let's just get the Sharkar out. That at least gives me stuff. It does give us energy back. We're going to Siphon Switch this Dolphy over to our side, simply for the stats. We can't afford to do that. That would be really funny, but we could afford to Wave Crash. Do we want to RNG? Darktide takes a long time to load due to server response time, sadly. Darktide takes a long time to load because the game is optimized like nothing. We hit an actual Tama. They Siphon Switch their own creature back. That's okay. I think we just pass here. That entire attack is going into a 0-1, and it's not going to splash over, which means we're pretty chill here. Our Sharkar is going to eat their Levian and 2 bolts. That's nifty. We got another Sharkar. Can't play it, but we do have it. And it ate my energy, never mind. Now we can't play anything. We're super energy starved. We are just energy starved. That is so brutal. Dude. We are clearing their board, but we are losing our main playmaker. Emerge. If I had energy, which I don't because they keep eating it. Oh. A beach ball. Where are you coming from? What? Why do I have a beach ball in hand? Congratulations on dampening the beach ball? I don't get it. No energy. We do gain energy from those beach balls being played though, which means we can emerge now. That's wonderful. What do you mean invalid target? Your mom's an invalid target. Oh, it needs to be a fish. Okay. That's something. So this attack is gonna just kill this and nothing else. They threw it back into your hand, but with what? It is turn 1, so even if I skip here, they're gonna get a turn, which means we just want to play. Let's get the snail out. The slimy is going to give us some level of energy. Wait, hold up. Oh, we can't play that yet, but we might be able to play that next turn. There's a world where we get this Immerstorm out. It's not this world. They have 10 HP. We have 6 damage. We can kill exactly that Frivolian. And that's it. That's cool. That's all we need to kill, if I'm being entirely honest with you. Like, congratulations, you add 1 ball to your deck. The other one was dampened, so that does nothing. We gain a ball. And there we go. 1 Murstorm. -2 to everything they have. We have a big bird. We have achieved a big bird. Let's get the shark card back into the deck. Draw 2. We can't emerge on anything, right? Yeah, evolve 1 fish. We just don't have fish anymore. Good luck, idiot. What is that? I have no idea what they just played. If you have no energy, gain 4. Ah, they just gained energy advantage. Gotcha. And we obviously can't play anything because balls. They have, what, 18 cards left in deck? We have 16. But none of their shit can attack. Wait, that's funny. You can tribute using ball. You can tribute using ball, but only if it's not like a specific thing. This specifically wants a fish. But for example, I could play this thing and summon over it if I played it raw. -2. That's all we have. That's all we can do. I see what balls do. I see what they're doing. It's just so happens that I'm not a big fan of it. Like, we're locked out from playing anything, but if they ever kill these, then they're locked out from playing anything. I'm not a fan of, like, two-sided control effects, if you know what I mean, right? I'm much more a fan of this. Like, they're just making shit now. Pass. And we have a 1418 bird rampaging across the countryside. Like, good luck, idiot. Oh no, you hit my bird. Whatever shall I do? The tragedy. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Hold up. Hold up. This is gonna be really funny. We're going to discard this fairy. You can have all your stupid beach balls back, motherfucker. Let's go play cards while we can. No! We lost! We lost to the bounce! No! We lost to the stupid bounce effect! Oh no. Alright, alright, alright. So we've seen a bunch of stuff from them, right? We've seen a bunch of stuff from them. Let's go make all of that count. Hopefully they'll have a bunch of... Motherfucker. Hopefully they'll have a bunch of plays. Even if we merge right now, we couldn't pay for it. We have major energy issues again. The bird, dude, the bird. Oh, wait! It's not the bounce. Gain 1 charge whenever beach ball is deleted. That's how they get it. Okay. That's how they're getting it. We just get another one, right? This makes energy, which is what we want it for. It's not like a great energy creator, but it is one. And it also helps us live quite drastically. Pass. They make way more energy. To be fair, if we had that power, I could see the power of beach balls. But we currently do not have access to that. Just pass here. We're gonna lose a Slimy, that's fine. That allows us to actually draw and cycle. And still the first thing we want to play is this Slimy, huh? Maybe not. Hold up, let's see. Let's see. Get this back into the deck. Don't get this back into the deck. Get this back into the deck. There's a bit stream for later. Let's get this Cardi out. Cardi being out means they can't add any more balls. And we're gonna hit our own beach ball with this just to make the energy. Keeps up in the energy economy. Hell, we could evolve this ball right now. Right? Hey, Sulking, how you doing? We could evolve this ball right now. What would that... Wait, that would go really hard. Hold up. We're gonna do that. We don't get the extra summons? Oh, shit. It keeps the dampened. That's okay, right? That's okay, yeah. We don't care about the dampened. We couldn't have summoned anyway. And they go down to 1. Trying to get the fire going. Oh, for wood burning? Good luck. That's okay. We need that next turn. Fuck it. Why do you take the dampened one instead? Oh, because that one's too big for you. Okay. Fine, let's reduce that down. Send it. Hell, we could just emerge this Cardi. That's a fish, right? Let's go emerge that Cardi. We get an Anchory, which immediately dies to this slimy shame, but this is just lethal. So we lost the super drawn out control game. That's hilarious. 3 water protocol, 1 water protocol, and bits. And we get a Frocket, a fishing rod, or a Leviadora. I have a billion copies of all of these now. Give me the Leviadora. I think I have 4 Frockets. Whoa, you've got some moves. I'll give you the silver star, but I want you to know I'm still the best swimmer in this server. Congrats. Once you get all 3 stars from the server, you can fight that old guy Silva. He's really tough, but you defeated me, so I know you'll defeat him too. Good luck. That's the first area done. Frocket on discard photo is really fun. Isn't Frocket at level 2? Perform an attack with this Tama if foe has Tama on field. On delete one random enemy Tama. This is a level 2. Why would this be fun on discard? Does this do anything on discard? You can't summon it if you discard it, right? Do you mean this one? No. Frogsec does nothing. On delete works on deleting from hand. What? What? Oh yeah, we know this. We know this from playing nature. Wait, that is hysterical. Hey, are you a card tamer? I'm a deck collector. You know about the decks. You can access it via the main deck menu, and you can use it to see and playtest decks from foes you've defeated. You've unlocked more than 15 deck entries. Nice. Did you know that you can automatically copy decks from the decks too? It's great for beginners like myself. I want you to take this. It's a couple of starter pack B packs. If you're looking for rare cards specifically, B packs are great for that. What the fuck's a decks? Where did they say this was located? Here? Oh yeah, I've never looked at this. Huh. Would you look at that? Let's get a fancy. Oh, cool. Let's go open some card packs, shall we? We have a normal water. Stream swap. We have another normal water. Frog! Speaking of frogs, there's another Frocket. When you deck with your decks, yes. My favorite deck is Boat as a way to kill the frog. I have no idea how Boat is supposed to work. Like, you play the small boat in order to discard something in order to, like, play the big boats, but then the big boats... I don't know. I don't know, like, what's the tech you play? A torrent. I think we were missing torrents. This is great. And then the starter packs we can just kind of rip open. There's nothing in here we need. I know that for a fact. Leaf Trap. Leaf Trap's great. Nothing new. I mean, of course, nothing new. Duh. We'd have to get to the next zone to get something new. Speaking of the next zone, this is where the kids are getting bullied. Hold up. Let's go help with the bullying. Yeah, you're not letting me through, I know. Won't somebody help bully these kids? You trigger it, get Shippy back, delete Frocket, which you bring back into deck. Okay, and how do you draw all of this shit? We should put this together in a second, Misty. Let me get through this here. Don't lie to us, kid. We know you have that card. Spit it out. What? No, I told you I've never heard of such a thing. That's a pity. Guess we made a mistake. Rat, should have known Willie ain't a dragon name. Well, Willie's just my tag name. My full name is Veldrak Prometi Oberg. I know. We'll just take your shiny card drive instead. Consider it a toll for wasting our precious time. That's like grand hours just to get one of those. You can't do this. I wanted that because I'll just take the shiny buffer overflow then. Ka-ching! Stop it. What the fuck? What's this? Who do you think you are? Some kind of a protagonist? This kid thinks he can stop us the Shadowed. Edgy. We'll settle this with a card game. Let's agree on a victory contract as well. If we lose, we'll give back the cards we stole from the fake dragon boy. If we win, it's game over for you. Sure. I should have saved. I didn't save, so... Have you ever played cards with your save file on the line? What else do we have? We don't want to delete that. We could take this. I don't want to spend that energy. I'd much rather just make this worthless. Ah, we're playing actual dragons, huh? I see. There's the bomb. Summon a bomb to the force field. How does this work? Delete this card, inflict 2 damage to the left and right Tama. Give me that. We could just nuke the field. Let's not. Let's not do that. Give me this Dolphy. I was sure they were gonna pass here. They're not. They're evolving. But they evolved over the dampened one, which means the summon 3 damage didn't go off. That's very fucking stupid. That's very dumb. We don't need the field nuke. We'll emerge here. We'll absolutely emerge here. Hello. That is adorable. I mean, if we delete, if we hit a 25%, this goes crazy, huh? We don't have the energy, never mind. Just pass. You have to believe in yourself! Damn. Can we join them? I miss Monster Crown. You're the only person to have ever uttered those words. I don't think anyone misses Monster Crown. Given how bad that ended up being. Are they perfectly killing the stupid bomb? They killed their own bomb. Huh. I'll bet you feel dumb now. I don't have energy. No, I don't have energy. Give me energy. No. Why are you playing this in main phase? No. What is wrong with you? That's bad. Don't do that. Well, Bitstream doesn't do shit here. That's great. Actually, nothing does shit here because we can't play any of these cards. Funnily enough, we're still alive. Please pass. Oh my god, they're passing. What the fuck? Why are they accepting lethal? Let me see if we should join the villain team. I mean, even that wasn't executed well. Our first Draclet. Yo, Raclet? I could go for some Raclet right now, dude. Wait, I forgot to make this a best of 3. This wasn't this a best of 3? Damn it! Well, who cares about these shiny cards anyway? The ones we're looking for are far more important. Come on, number 113, we're getting out of here. Are you okay? The problem, Effort, is that that story wasn't even well told. The writing was dog shit. How can you miss that? I don't get it. It was so bad. I got tricked by those shadow guys. They said they found a really tasty pot of gold here. They lied to me. Tasty pot of gold? Oh. Yeah, I'm a half dragon. I know that must be weird to a human sentient, but for us it's pretty normal to nibble on some gold coins from time to time. Well, anyway. Can we be friends now? I don't know anyone on this server. Yes. I promise I'll be a good friend. You won't regret it. Are you going to Analog Town? A bit later. I have a few more things to do here. I'll see you in the card shop then. Good luck with the things, best friend. Aww. The bean. 1 cascade. We only had 1 cascade. I'm really happy to pick up a second one. We could craft 2 more, but we're not playing them right now anyway, so. A native driver. No, let me loot. Aha! Bits. this stuff here? No? Hello, the flower girl. Hi, I'm Flower Princess Clara, the Forest Zone leader. Are you here to challenge me to a card battle? It'll be a best of 3 as per server rules. Awesome, let me show you the power of flowers. Uh-oh. Like the fusion system. The fusion system was a great idea done very badly. I will agree. Let's get this cardi out. Double Porin opening, huh? Okay. I fuck with that. We shouldn't. Shit. I should have opened on Dolphy to get the Rainlands out. We could have been on 1 more energy. That is a bad play from me. Give me this here, slimy. Shit, they passed. I was hoping they were going to keep going for a little bit. So what do they have? They have 1 damage. We could go off here. I don't think I want to. What if we just do this? Like, they'll get card draw off of the Porin deaths, but that's it. And we have 2 Slimies going in case they do anything. We have 3 Slimies going in case they do anything. There's a Foul. Foul is a scary develop. But they have no energy whatsoever at the moment. We only get 1 summon, but the Anchory is exactly the summon that I want, so it's okay. Congrats, you're not getting cards anymore. Please play something impactful. Another Foul. Well, you're about to be out of creatures. Not megabits, but why? What? That's silly, but like, why? Probably shouldn't even have played this. They were passing anyway. Okay, we could get away with it. So what are they going to do? They're going to hit exactly the Dolphy? And in return, we eat their stuff? That's cool. I wish it wasn't us on the play, though. Yep. That's kind of what I was waiting for. I don't care for them drawing, obviously, but man, do I want to set that to 0. And that too. Enjoy, like, your 0 attacks across the board? They're growing. Hey, Frab, how you doing? They are going to be growing. Fuck it, let's go play some cards. Maybe let's play less cards. Did you see the horror beyond our comprehension that is his deck? I have not seen his deck, Misty. How do you think? Like, have we had the ability to see his deck so far, Misty? The answer is no, right? So, just thinking about it for a second, how would I have seen what you describe the atrocity that is his deck? And why would you say that when I haven't seen it yet? Why would you, like, tell me this? God, I swear people don't think before they talk these days. I mean, I don't. We all know why they're for everyone, right? Have you seen this late game thing that you've clearly not been able to see yet? No, here's my opinion on this late game thing that you clearly haven't seen yet. Like, thanks. Less of that. Way less of that, dude. Way less. Discard. You. Fetch. You. Just have like a long ass turn, dude. That was overkill. Tiny amounts. You must know, okay, yeah. You can't have like your own opinion that you form when you encounter the thing. No, no, no. Here. Have my expectations. Fucking hate that shit, dude. I really want to get this Slimy out and just like dispel this Molon or Molon. Hell yeah. And now we can still emerge. We don't get the buff on the shark anymore, which is a bit shitty, but do we even want it? Hold up. Let me draw 2. The final boss would have an origami deck. That'll never not be funny. That is just never not gonna be funny, dude. So they exactly kill my front. But we kill their board. Noise. Oh, would you be the hive mind unless we all think the same thing? Well, the answer is just think on my speed, which isn't very fast. That's the actual answer. Just be slow. Like me. Why am I editing these slimies? Why am I such a fan of these slimies, dude? I love these. Why do I love these so much? Hey, look, a foul. These are so good. Oh. Oh! Unfortunately, that's blocked. The negate bullshit. Maybe we just build a deck around that. You played a card? Well, it's a 0/0. Fuck you. Damn, dude, we should have just taken the Molony. It doesn't do anything this turn, but next turn it revives a nature Tama, which we don't have. Doesn't matter, but we could have totally. Passing this. Fight my giant bird. And this time you can't just kill me. Aha! A giant bird wins again! As if it has ever won before. We have 4 copies of all of these, so it doesn't matter what we pick here. You don't slow, you have special interest. Fuck you, that's a bigger insult than being called slow. You expect us to think? No. You can also just sit there, look pretty. Pat, pat. God damn it. To each their own preference, man. If you don't want to think, you don't have to. My flowers were crushed, but you fully deserve this victory and this silver star. Yay! Turn the right to fight the server leader. You'll need all 3 stars from the 3 zones in Analog server. I wish you good luck. Which means we can finally make it to the 3rd zone. Attention, tamers! Server tournament registrations are now open. Visit your nearest card shop for more info. Attention, duelists. Underrated line. I thought good. Yeah, I do too. But like only if there aren't any people around to prove that I don't think good. I intended that to be a light joke. No, it's okay, Affid. I know what you intended. It's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. I have not talked to these people at all, huh? This is the Tama Lab. All the knowledge about the mysterious overworld creatures known as Tama is collected here. What would you like to learn? Fusion? We've begun the preliminary research on Tama Fusion. When it's complete, a new card mechanic will be unlocked. I vaguely remember Fusion, and I vaguely forgot about it. We can't evolve this for an eternity. 27? We just don't bounce enough, right? That's the problem. This Tama does nothing for us at the moment. A shame. Ooh, loot. Coal power. PvP room. Nope. Thank you. Dr. Tama Man. Such a Kojima's joke. It really is. It really is. Hey Care, we're running a server tournament right now. You can participate in the next bracket if you'd like. It's a 4-round tournament. First 2 games are best of 1s and the last 2 are best of 3s. You can't save your game during the tournament, but you can quit at any point between the rounds. You ready? Yes. We'll only take a few nanoseconds. There we go. We're ready to start the tournament now. Good luck. Let's do this. Don't play Benny. That's all I'm asking. Is Benny allowed to cheat in this tournament? Legally? Oh, we're playing the damage creature without a target, huh? Are we slightly desperate for plays? Mayhaps? This is the preferred, like, opening play. This is what I want to do with this deck. It's never what I get to do with this deck, but it's nice if it happens. Sadly, this Sharkar dies. Sharkar dies at the end. Great. Donk. Wait, with lethal, never mind. Doesn't matter. Yay! Continue. Good round 1. Drax. Oh, every time we open Rainland, it's a good day, dude. Oh. Oh. We're playing dangerously. Let's go discard this because we can recycle. Don't do that. You're a dick. A huge dick, but not in the good way. Oh. We're getting this cardi out because I want something to clear their board in case they pass right now. Exactly, there we go. Wait, I thought block wasn't gonna work. Okay. I can't read. Sick. This is the easiest way we have of summoning a Nymphy. Of getting it off of Bitstream. We just don't get to Bitstream all that much. Let me siphon this before it does dumb shit. What even... What? Delete... Dude, let me read. Gain 1 earth energy. Delete the top 3 cards from your deck. Recycle 1 random earth app from your trash to your... Oh, that's not bad. That's kind of sexy. What are you? Select one tile, it gains 1 HP. Also gains protect. Cannot be damaged this round. Ugh. That's really bad. Can they target themselves with that? They can target themselves with that, huh? That sucks. I should have probably deleted the Bitstream, never mind. They can target themselves. Okay. What are you? You are a Boldra. Stops damage from spinning over. Fly. Skips. Okay, you hit the back row. Cannot be damaged this round. Passive damage this time takes is reduced by 1. I see. You are a dickhead. Okay. Wait, what, Galandir? The fuck? Hold up, what am I missing? I mean, this isn't a thing we just pass here, huh? Oh, they have 2! Oh, they have 2! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And we have a lot of damage 1. Uh-oh. I'm hard playing this Sharkar, dude. I'm so hard playing this Sharkar. Invalid illusion target? It's a fish. It's the wrong color. Luckily, this eats one of the Boldras completely. And we can fetch Slimies for the follow-up turns. This is real bad. This is real bad. God, no taking damage plus block walls so much shit. Oh no! Oh, I know what you are. Oh no. This is Satan. This is Sarah. Sarah is evil. Absolutely evil. The words vile come to mind. And we're just gonna take damage now, huh? Are we? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we're just dying here. The flyers just go directly to life, huh? Wait, wait, wait! It's a draw. That was weird. Ooh, a Skullfo, you say? Can we just slow play here? I really want to slow play. What if we slow play? Hold up. What if we don't slow play? That was just wrong. Never mind. That was just wrong. Uh-oh. They're not passing. That's good news. Everything else isn't though, because we don't have any fish. What if we delete the board? Chat, what if we just delete the board? I'm deleting the board. Like, what if they have nothing? They had something. Oh my god, they had all the somethings. Why did they draw 2? What did they draw 2 from? What? Huh? This isn't gonna save me. Wait, it might save me. Hold up. No, you bastard! Oh, come on. Why did they draw 2? I don't understand that part. The only thing we can fetch is nothing, right? Like, nothing here does it. We can't play this. We can pick a Slimy and play a Slimy, and that's it. But that doesn't save us in any meaningful way. No, we're just dead again. We're dead on board. Okay. Well, so much for that. Weirdly enough, the tournament's not over. Keeps going. There has to be a better version of how this deck plays, right? There just has to be a better version of this. No, that's the wrong creature. But it does allow us to fetch Rainlands. Do we even kill that this turn? We might be able to kill that this turn. Therefore, we should put that lower. Get this Dolphy. In general, I think I'm not the biggest fan of these like evolution from deck strats. I know there's a lot of them. Like a lot of them. A shit ton of cards that say like, hey, pick an evolution from deck, play it. And then it does a thing. I don't think I'm in love with those. There's a FOW. Like, the FOW does this, right? Like, find an app, and then the app rapid evolves. It's the same thing as the Dolphy, just in green. Same thing, but in green. One of these is reanimated, the other one's just like weird beatdown. Okay, play creature? No creature. But you do get to draw off of this. This isn't gonna save you. Okay. So these are both best of ones, you say? Best of threes now. Yeah, they're both best of threes. Let's go Bitstream first. In case we get a Slimy, or the other one. That's just kind of bad, huh? Fuck. Once again, mistake. I should have just gone Dolphy first, fetched Rainlands, then played the Cardi. And then with Cardi out, we're on 2 energy, we can emerge. But I didn't do that. And now we don't have energy to play anything. We can't play this. We can't play this. We're just sitting here against the 4/6. We're on energy deficit, which means they get to go off, and we're dead on board. Frustrating. It's always frustrating when you lose because you're playing badly. And then when you lose because of shit like this, that's not much better. That's all fine. We just kind of pray that these live now. That's the only thing we really have going for us. If they do live, we draw a shit ton of cards. They do live. And no one died ever. Just one day when nothing bad happens. Emerge. Never mind, we don't get to. We might still get to. Hold up, there's a Slimy. It depends on whether they pass now or not. They do not pass. That means we do get to emerge over this Cardi. I don't know, I'm not in love with this. In general, I think this deck needs refining. Hey, Code, how you doing? You are the best duckling. How's it going, dude? This is just struggling too much. Ooh. We could not struggle anymore. Hold up. This could not struggle. ever again. Work lurking, enjoy your lurking. Good luck. I'm just gonna fucking mute that. Go away. You're not getting anything. Oh! And punished again. Never mind. That was really bad. That was really bad. We did get through before they got that ability off. That's something, but uh-oh. Uh-oh. These do not help. There's the random revival. Honey cannon, yeah. Really hoping we could get to not do that. On the plus side, they're only on 5/5s now. Well, 7/6s, but anyway. Is there anything we can find to make this better? There isn't, right? Like, none of this really does anything. They passed. We get to clear, but man, the board state. Tragedy. Never punished. Care's the opposite of that, yeah. But Care's also playing badly, so it makes sense. There's a foul. If we take the foul, what are they gonna do about it? Why can I not play this? Wave crash. Delete one random enemy Tama, then gain one water energy. Costs 1 any. We have 8. Ah. Okay. I guess. Never mind. Never mind. I was too flippant throwing it onto the board. They're locked out, they don't get to draw, we just get to kill here. And with through nature. Okay, and final boss is Benny. Who would have fucking thought? Please tell me he doesn't get to cheat. Please tell me he doesn't get to cheat here. Rainy. First damage of the summon takes reduced to 0 and summon select more time and gets minus 1 PP. I would like a couple of these, please. But they're not from the first set, they're from something. Ditch the Nymphy. We don't need to find Emergence. We could just find a Siphon Switch. Let's find a Siphon Switch and pray they don't pass. And... did that happen? Okay, cool. We go to 2. I want that. Fuck. Cannot attack while it has Ethereal. First damage to the summon text is reduced to 0 on delete Vanish. What does Vanish mean? It just goes away? I'm actually happy killing that. That's Ethereal too. So he's playing Ethereal Turbo, where everything's just really hard to kill, but nothing really does anything. Whoa. My soul's been framed for the last couple of days. So Razor got me back into it after like a couple of other people, Sari, amongst others, asked me to play. I'm like, fine, I'll play. I still don't understand Soulframe, Galondi. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I still don't get it. But I like it more than the last time I tried it. Is it worth checking out yet? It's probably worth checking out. Is it worth getting a founder pack for? Very unlikely the answer to that would be yes. The answer would probably be, I'm having fun with it, but the game is... how do I put this? You know when in Warframe we get a new update and it's clear that someone thought about how the game would look more than what the gameplay will be like? Stuff like this. I just completely fucked myself, huh? Cool. It's like form over function with a lot of it. We got a lot of this during the early days of Warframe when, well, I say the early days, when Steve was more in charge. And it's very, very clear that he's in charge of Soulframe, because Soulframe is the epitome of that. Soulframe is form over function in everything. Everything in that game is made to adhere to a certain aesthetic or narrative, and nothing in that game is made to be convenient. Fucking nothing. The entire game is annoying to interact with, right? Like the menuing, like the sheer equipment menu is fucking obnoxious. Please play it, Hama. Thank you. You're an asshole. Like all of that is annoying to interact with, right? The mod system is inconvenient as all hell, as it's hyper randomized, the target farming is non-existent, everything takes forever. It's all just weird. In general, that's what Soulframe is. Soulframe is just really weird. However, the bit that you do then get to play is really pretty and is really fun. You just need to get over the fact that no one... Well, I'm not going to say that they didn't think about, like, player comfort or like quality of life. They thought about it and decided against it. Like, this isn't a design oversight. This is, you can tell that there's a deliberate design decision there. To like not have shit like, I don't know, like, Iron Jesus, be my guide. I love you, Iron Jesus. You're my friend. Yeah, anyway, the entire game's inconvenient as fuck. But it is kind of fun. Hearing it is like old Warframe does have me a bit interested. Warframe slowly lost me. No, no. It's not like old Warframe. No, shut the fuck up. It's not like old Warframe. I played Warframe in the alpha. I'm a founder. I've played Warframe for over a decade. Well over a decade. Old Warframe was fucking dog shit. Do not come in here and nostalgia over old Warframe. Old Warframe was unplayable. What people think they're referring to is like Warframe 3, 4, 5 years into development. Or into release, into beta. That's what people think they mean when they say, look, oh, I miss old Warframe so much. They mean 2, 3 years even. 4, 5 years, anywhere in that period. That's what people think they miss. Old Warframe was trash, and even then, Soulframe in its current state is more like early beta Warframe, more like old Warframe than anything else. It doesn't play like it whatsoever. It doesn't play like it at all. It's as janky as that. That's the only big comparison. It's about as fucking jank as Ancient Warframe. That's not a good thing. This isn't something to be nostalgic over. Right, like, these are universally just bad. We just got fucked. We could play, like... Not you. You're the wrong one. That's lethal. Like, don't get this shit in here. Like, do not. I was there when the fucking agent texts were written. We do just got the shark card, huh? Talk about the setting and story prior to the operator. There was none! What do you mean? You mean random ass space missions with factions and almost zero world building except for, hey, look at these guys, they're weird clones. Lol. Like, there was barely anything there. Mind you, I also miss the times before Goth Kids because I have never liked the operator system at all, but saying, hey, I missed the lore of Warframe pre-operator is an insane take. An absolutely downright insane take. Like, I too miss bread before we figured out how to, like, agriculture. What? What the fuck? Oh my god, are you done with all your Dolphies, dude? No? Okay, can I be done with your Dolphies? You don't grow at all? I mean, it doesn't matter what they grow by, right? You grow. Put that to 0. Oh boy. Dark New Class First Impressions, says Eldo. You can get a rocket launcher. Now for actual feedback, for my first 2 games, I feel like a more range-centric zealot. That's kind of what I got from First Impressions when I just looked at it. I haven't played it, and I'm not going to either. It felt like zealot, but not. That's a really bad take. Now I'm the one with the weird takes. We're not dying per se, but we're not really succeeding either. We're just kind of existing, huh? Languishing. Oh, what a dog shit turn. Was Warframe PS3 before or after Operator? I don't fucking know. I've never played on console. I'm not going to either. It was on console. That's it. That's all I can tell ya. It sure as fuck is on console. They pass, yeah, of course they pass. That makes sense. I was considering maybe getting this emerge out of the way before they pass, but just do the eco play now. Oh, we're in 1 out of 1, never mind. I can't wait for Warframe Android to enter open beta. Shut up. Please tell me that's not an actual thing. Hold up. But with Krembo, I can never really tell, or sometimes I can't tell with Krembo whether it's an actual joke or whether that's a thing. I wish it wasn't a thing. We could kill here. Well, can we kill? I don't know, but it's already in closed beta. Shut the fuck up. Oh, no. Why? Why though? Why though? Why? Why would you do that? I mean, I guess that really doesn't change how I play the game, huh? Each enemy -3 to all, including everyone around it? What? That's weird. We can slimy that twice next turn and then torrent it. We could do like a lot of things that I don't want to do. It is gonna hit us, right? I should have put this to 0. In that case, deleting this, making a Sharkar, getting an Anchory out would have actually been a play. So now we just lose the Slimy, no matter what happens. Yeah. Okay. Probably janky as hell. I mean, yeah, like, have you seen the base game? Is this 2 or less? It's 2 or less, motherfucker. Give me that. There are no other targets. I'm eating this. You know what? Giant ass bird. Giant ass bitch ass bird. Fuck you. This must face the conclave. Back when I played Warframe, I had to pick between Tanky, Loki, and Mage. I picked Loki and realized they put a boot on my car, frame. Back when I started Warframe, you didn't get to pick. What do you mean? The tournament is over. I hope you pulled in some good prizes, and I hope I'll see you in the next one as well. Okay, so tournaments are just there for prize pool. However, oh, we did get an Ancient Ruin pack. So, funny interface. We're just gonna throw these out because I don't care what's in them. Wait, I think I saw something. Never mind, it's gone now. But this is new. I've played Warframe in public matchmaking. If you told me some of these people are playing by dragging their thumbs on a touchscreen, I wouldn't even doubt it. I would believe you immediately. No, those are just console players. Those are just console players. Don't worry about them. They're okay. They mean well. We have a Kobu. This was my starter in Anode art. I love this little lizard. We should, you know what? We should make it. We should make a Kobu armor deck-ish thing. There has to be a deck that works, right? So what do you do? We should make a deck about this. What does it do? Cost 1 Earth. Can directly evolve into Kobolith. Block. Okay, on trigger 2 armor to 1 Tama. That's like not super exciting. 4 idiots with a Bratton shooting at a heavy gunner who had far too much armor to actually care about the sheer amount of bullets thrown this way. I remember when our first, when our like guild leader at the time got his Serration mod to level 9. Wasn't even maxed. We were in fucking awe how he ground that much. Like, so much grinding to get that high up. And then what he was using it on was a Latron. And that gun was so scary. Like, a Latron with a level 9 Serration. Mind you, we didn't have any other fucking mods, right? But that shit was killing. We were so innocent back then. Gain 2 earth energy at the start of each round. This is just good. Select one enemy Tama. It takes damage equal to its BP. That's actually kind of cool. Skeltier. Dark Earth. Cost 4. Ooh. Ethereal. Revive one enemy Tama to your field. Oh, hi. You're funky. And the bane of my fucking existence, Moai. I remember this thing. Discard one card, block, stops them from spinning over, anchored, cannot be returned or moved, on summon, gain protect, cannot be damaged this round. So because it has block and protect, nothing goes through. Normally if you can't take damage, you only absorb damage equal to your max health. But block and protect together interact in really funky ways, which means a Moai means you are not dying this turn. The Bolter Elder? Absolutely. Absolutely. Bolter was one of my earliest I'm in love with this weapon. Like, long before the Soma became, like, the primary weapon for every noob. Bolter stapling enemies to the side of walls was so fucking fun. To be honest, it still is. It's just the playstyle has changed to be drastically faster. Playing cards with random people is scary after all. But that's fine, honestly. I prefer talking to you anyway. You want to play cards with me? Sure, Benny. Let's go play. Let's go get killed by this kid. Start with 1 fire energy. Gain 1 shard whenever you delete enemy cards during the execution phase. That's kind of cool. Also, I like this dragon. We are going to slow play. We're absolutely slow playing here. Like, he is mostly like deleting shit. We don't want to interact with that. We're just going to take this very slow. If we get into firewall phase, we drop a Dolphy and evolve. But like, otherwise, this is what's going to happen to us over and over and over. Just that. That directly negates that. So we can either pass the turn and I draw a card together with him. We're both on 5 energy. Or we do the Dolphy play now. If we do the Dolphy play now, we get 1 more damage on the Sharkar. As opposed to not getting the damage on the Sharkar. But then we don't get the draw. Would I much rather have a draw or would I much rather have a Sharkar? I'd much rather have the draw. I've seen it all farming Rubido for hours. Oh my god, yes. Yes, absolutely. Never mind, I needed the draw. I forgot. We need to discard something to play this thing. Legit, you know what I want to pick up? Gimme. None of this is gonna make it, but hey. Go. We do clear board, like, that's nice. Even through the Telfo. Hell yeah. Dragon Girl going red deck win. Dragon Boy going red deck win, but yeah. Let's go. No. Let's go for... Let's play the game plan. Stop being fancy about it, Care. Get the fucking shark. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay. Cool draws and where to find them. Pass. Should have maybe evolved main phase 2. Never mind. They're allowing me to like get past this Telfo. That's really cool. That's really, really nifty. Pretty based, I might say. Innocent little boy in his dark fire deck. Exactly. This is kind of shit that I want to play as well if it wasn't so execution phase only, huh? Early Nyx, yeah, Elder. Early Nyx was such a godsend, dude. Early Nyx was so good. And then we entered a 10-year dark period where Nyx was dog shit. Well, or at least not playable, not considered playable by a lot of the community. And then we entered the Enlightened period when they introduced Eleanor. The Golden Age. The Golden Age. We got another Drakkar. I messed up that one. Willie, do you live in this server? I'm from server B, the Dragon server. New duelists start their journey here in Analogton, so I came here to get better. I haven't earned any stars yet, but I'm working on it. Like, really hard. I feel like I'll get better if I play cards with you. Thanks for playing with me. Let's play again soon. This kid is adorable. We do not accept any slander towards this child. Not here. However, you could give me a couple more dragon cards. I kind of want to play that deck. Speaking of more cards. Not this way. But we do save. We do save real quick. We do a little saving. And then, down here, Earth. The Deswas know what they're doing. Wait, what? Huh? Vixie's just furry bait. Willie is like a small kid that needs head pads. He's an adorable little dork. I agree. Hello there! Are you a Tama card collector? Then I have something for you! I am selling a 20 card Earth Deck starter core for a laughable low price! A mere 200 bits! What do you say? We have a deal! You won't regret this purchase. Oops! Look at the time! I have an emergency appointment in the next zone! Well, then until next time! Are you talking about the names? Oh, I see the yeah, okay. I see it. Earth Deck. What do we get? We got Hibis. Earth Snake. Gain 1 Earth Energy. On revive, gain 1 Earth Energy. How are we reviving this? We got an Earth Sprite. We got an Armady. We've seen this. We've got Satan himself. Discard 1 card. This Tama can directly evolve into Tsarsaur. Unsummon. Add an Earth app card from your deck to your hand. You might have seen this card before. We have a green version of it and we have a blue version of it. The Earth version of it, however, in the original game, in Anode, was absolutely bullshit. The card that you fetched with this was its evolution. I forgot its name. And its evolution had the ability to attack when it's played, so it bypasses the, like, attack at end of turn thing. Which means you play it and you just directly attack your opponent. And you can kill people turn 0. How's the duck been? The duck's been sick. So the duck's been okay. I'm getting better. A Cobalt costs 3 blocks. Damage to Tama takes is halved. On summon, inflict 2 damage to 2 random enemy Tama. On trigger, 3 armor to 1 Tama. I don't know how good this is, honestly. Like, the summon is cool. 2 damage to 2 random. That's really nifty, like tier sports. But I don't know how good armor is. The duck is sick of us? I mean, if you ask like that. This is the other card. Catapult. Return 1 of your Earth Tama from the field to your hand. This Sarah. Over and fucking over. Oh. God, Anode is such a good game. But God, Anode was such a good game. Sari! I open the page ready to see if Kare is streaming. I'm happy because Kare is streaming. I'm sad because I can't spam him. Sari, you can always spam me. I wouldn't even consider it spam. Spam is a flurry of unwanted messages. How could I ever not want any of your messages? How could I ever? Sari, I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Spam is a food, right? It is! It is! Critical hit, deceased. wait, hold up. I need to check something. I need to check something real quick, just in case I don't, so that I don't fuck this up, because I don't want to like, Sari, the thing is out, right? The thing is out, right? Yes. Sari, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you post a link to it? Because Sari just released a new cover. Because Sari, unlike me, actually knows how to sing. And it's really cool. In DM? No, in chat, so that people can click it. Please. So I'm trying to promote one of my friends. I didn't ask them about it, but Sari just released a new music video. It's really, really fucking pretty, and I think you should see it. Sari did a thing? Sari did a thing. It's really good. I'm going to die? No, you're not. Not on my watch. We have healer ducks. Thank you. There you go, everyone. Please, if you've got the time, do me a favor. You're watching this dog shit, so clearly your standards are low, which means you should watch something good instead and click that YouTube video. Hehe. Closing stream to watch the new video. I know you're saying this to rile me up, but yeah, you should do that. And just like the messages, no one wants it. Honestly, spam is kind of cool, so you can do a lot with spam. I found that, especially in like Asian cultures for some reason, there's a lot of cooking with spam. Like a lot of cooking with it. And legitimately, some really cool stuff. Some really, really cool stuff. I've almost entirely turned around on it. I thought it was like really bad throwaway meat residue. And to be honest, it is. But you can spam sushi, yeah. No, not sashi. Sushi, not sashi. But honestly, like, yeah, spam sushi is a thing, right? And it's not bad. Like, there's when I was in Seoul, there was this sandwich shop around university that we went to basically every fucking day, right? Basically every day. And they made like, and by sandwich shop I mean a run-down cart run by like 2 people. It's like one of those push carts. It's street food, right? Street food. And they made sandwiches, and one of the like best-selling sandwiches there was this like cheese and spam and some sort of salady thing sandwich that they made, which was fucking divine. It was so good. Need to eat some sashi again? No sashi! No! Sashi's forbidden. We're eating sushi here. Dude, I fucking miss this guy, yeah? Bacon was considered unwanted meat residue until the middle of the 90s. Really? I didn't know that about bacon. I know that about a lot of food. Sirens already, I see the word lobster already. A fun fact, lobster was considered poor food. Only good for the desperate and prisoners, exactly. In general, like anything that was really easily accessible by quote-unquote peasants, villains, was considered poor people food, right? And lobster used to be pretty damn accessible by people that just lived near the ocean. It doesn't help that shrimp and lobster all look like sea spiders. Like, of course, you know, I want to play this guy. Yeah? Sari, play the latest one. Like, legitimately, the latest one is divine. It is so good. It is funny throughout, which is something that I can't say for the one before it. You did? Okay, good. Whoo, good. Fun fact, Sari's sing good. Sari's pretty cool, it's true. God, I love The Last Disgaea so much. No need for Switch 2 and it's $70. I played it on Steam. Hey Magnus, how you doing? Which Gaia? This Gaia! This Gaia over there! That Gaia! Could go for some poke. Oh, like a good bowl? Sure. I could do that. The new one's 7, right? Yes. Do not play 6. It doesn't matter whether you love this Gaia as a series, so do I. 6 doesn't exist. You know, sometimes they tell you when you love something, let it go. In the case of 6, if you love something, forget that it's there. That game doesn't exist. It's a disgrace. Mercy, kill it from your mind. I need to know if it gets good. It gets okay. I'm gonna rant about this. It gets worse. Sorry, it gets worse. So here are some spoilers for Disgaea 6 for anyone that gives a shit. The final couple of stages of Disgaea 6 is the same stages that you've already played, recycled over and over. And instead of one God of Destruction, you're now fighting many, many God of Destructions. Carbon copies of that enemy, just copied and pasted over and over and over. I was really on the fence about D6 when it came out. I didn't pick it up on launch, which is... I've picked up every other Disgaea on launch except for 6. And I watched Pan play it. And Pan was playing it on stream. And he had gotten through it relatively quickly. It was like the second day after launch. He had gotten through it relatively quickly. And I tuned into Pan because that man had lovely streams. I wonder where he went again, like he disappeared again. And he was playing D6 and he was in endgame, and it was just, well, here's the end of the game, so now you fight this one god of destruction, and now you find like 20 of him, and now you find 40 of them in a map that you've already played before, over and over and over again. Asinine is the word that comes to mind. It might not be the right word, sorry, English third language, but I need to use big important sounding words. It was fucking awful. It was absolutely awful. It is not worth playing. I don't often like say this about games where I go like, oh, they try to casualize it so much to appeal to a different audience. Normally, of course, it's natural to try to broaden your audience and cater to new players. Sometimes that works better, Monster Hunter World. Sometimes that doesn't work, Disgaea 6. But in Disgaea 6, it is, they try to cater to a player base that has never been interested in Disgaea and will never be interested in Disgaea. People that do not want to grind. And build an entire game around not catering to actual Disgaea players. And it killed the entire game. The reliance on this auto-farming, the build-up there, the entire like baked-in system for the game to just kind of like solve itself, is the reason why it doesn't need to pose any interesting challenge to you. And then, therefore it doesn't. And therefore it doesn't. It was new with 3D and shit. I mean, it had other problems. Like 6 has other problems, like restrictive classes, the removal of like some of the long-term base classes. I don't know whether they edited anything about the gender locking that they introduced to that. It was awful. And I'm gonna be honest, I thought when 6 came out, okay, we've lost another one, right? Like, here's the death of another franchise. That is, like, Disgaea isn't gonna recover from this shit. And then they brought out the mobile game, and the mobile game was an absolute cash grab garbage. Like, garbage fest. Absolutely awful. And I thought, okay, we're burying Disgaea here. That's it. Like, we're never gonna see a Disgaea again. And then 7 came out, and we played 7 on stream. I picked it up on launch day because I kind of wanted to like put down a gravestone, right? Like in my mind, I picked up 7. As always, I don't read any reviews before I play things on stream. I read them in my personal life or I watch someone else play them. But like for stream, I want to stay blind. So I picked up 7 on launch, and I was all ready to have like a funeral procession down mid lane to go, all right, here lies Disgaea. And the first thing that I get from the game is just the complete inability to stop laughing. Like the writing immediately is just silly, goofy bullshit out of this world. And it's just funny from the get-go. Like the characters are over the top, but not in the like forced over the top way. They're legitimately just funny. You have like that interplay between characters again. Like the classes are back. The stages are interesting. Like, oh damn. What the fuck, dude? And then Sashi. Like the interludes, the fucking interlude segments between the different chapters, universally hysterical. Insane. I fucking love D7. It is so good. 7 has VTuber DLCs. I don't even know that effort, and I don't mind. Legitimately, I don't mind. There was a mobile Disgaea. Yes, it was bad. When the game first hit Cam with the Sashi, he broke. Yep. I did. It was fantastic. Absolutely love that experience. And I hope that once we get D8, we're gonna continue that form. I just realized this screen is really good for yapping for me because I love rain and thunder noises. So I naturally just went into chill and yap mode just by being confronted with this atmosphere. God, I love thunder, dude. Oh, I love thunder so much. This is sleep weather for me. This is like wonderful sleep weather for me. Now I want to play Disgaea. Lo-fi pixel art to chill and yap too. Hell yeah. However, we have an area to explore, shall we? Shall we? I got sidetracked by cool friends. How dare they? Amazing Care's favorite type in Pokemon is Water Thunder. No, it's not. What's my favorite type in Pokemon? I don't honestly know, Effort. I think I want to be edgy and say Ghost, but I don't really know. Like, I have a couple favorite Pokemon, obviously, like everyone does, but I wouldn't know whether I could point at, like, hey, here's like, the Pokemon type that I really like. It would probably be, like, ironically, it would probably be water, but... Is there any Water Thunder Pokemon? Lantern. It's a telepole station. The monitor doesn't seem to be receiving any input, though. Oh, but my sneezing is. Hold up. Hold up, sneezes. Ugh. If this is your first time in the ruins, you may encounter some strange new cards. I'll give you one and explain how it works if you want. Upgrade cards are app cards that can be equipped to summon Tama. As long as the Tama is on the field, the upgrades stay with it. Each upgrade gives different effects or stat bonuses. Check out the card I gave you. It will increase any Tama's BP bonus by 2. Finally, if the equipped Tama is deleted or moved from the field in any way, the upgrades are deleted and sent to trash. If an upgrade has an on-uninstall effect, it will activate at that moment. It's plugin from Digimon. Yo, have you seen the new plugin cards for Digimon 24? For SD24? Dude, Amethyst Mandala looks fucking sick! I'm really excited to play that deck. Are you a card tamer? This might seem like an odd question out of the blue, but have you ever seen this? She turns around, moons you. What? I'm looking for a person with these initials, FM. I believe they hold the key to the secret server. So if I can find them, then... Fuck me. Wait, that starts with FM. We're going exploring over here. That's a chicken. KF3? KF3? King of Fighters? No, that's Koth. KF3. What's KF3? I don't even have like a funny thing to say. Killing Floor. I would have never guessed that. Would have never guessed that. This is why I keep saving. Oh, there, I see. Bark, bark! Poke the chicken. Inadvisable! Excuse me? What? If you vote this time over an egg, hatch the egg. Wait, there is a bird archetype? That has to be my archetype. I have to play that archetype. No, it's a bird archetype. What? What do you mean? Huh? On run start, evolve into a random bird level 2 from your deck. Shred. What the fuck? I love it. Wait, bird. Call? Exactly. Also, what the fuck do we do against this? Ton of energy. We could torrent into fish for it, or we can just take the bird. Add one meat card to your hand on the lead. Caw. Birds can be punched with ice. Wait, wrong ones. I wish I'd make some dinner. Oh no, Eldu. Why'd you smack the chicken again? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, bird! This Tama can directly evolve into Zephyrus, which is the smaller version, right? Like, this is the middle one. On summon, add one feather card to your hand. What the fuck's a feather card? I don't know. Dude, you know what? Give me that. That's mine now. We don't have the energy to directly contest the board, so we shan't. Pass. What was that? 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 Weather forecast. Feather forecast. Wait. Feather forecast sounds like the album name for a couple of bird VTubers making music. Sari! Sari! You can have that one for free. Gain 1 wind energy. Also gain 1 water energy. Draw 1 card. Discard if it's not a wind card. And this is feather. Add 1 bird card from your deck to your hand. What? Just like that for free? What? In front of my cardi? Okay. It's actually kind of cool. What are you? You're scary looking. This time I can directly evolve into Gyurudra. On summon, add 1 Wind App card from your deck to your hand. Oh. Oh, it's... Never mind. It's the thing. It's the fetcher. So we're just dead, right? This seems... The worst part is this seems winnable. That's the scary... Huh? I take that back. Griffall. Goes to front when summoned. Fly. On battle start, if there's an egg timer on the field, summon this card from your hand. What? Oh. We will be attempting this. The chicken's gone. The chicken is gone. No, we're beating this chicken. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. We're fighting them. Ah, that hand is not great. This is playable. It's just weird. It's one time only. It seems that way. I misplayed immediately. I did it wrong immediately. Instantly, I did it wrong. Shit. And they're playing now. They're playing on Firewall now. Yeah. No, wait. No, no, stop. Stop. No. Let me concede. Please stop playing out sequences. If I want to press the concede button, let me play the concede button right now. No, Stop. Why is this only active during my turn? Just let me concede in sequence somewhere. Awful. Load. We're doing this. You didn't even get to finish the sentence. Wait. Did I just... Did I just save over this? What? Well, no chicken then. Yeah, let me in response concede, exactly. I need someone to test this deck with. I'm calling it Molon Mill. Uh-oh. 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 Hold up. Hold up. I see the Moloon, okay. I call this, I don't have energy, water. It's really the single biggest problem we keep having, huh? Recycles up to 1 random earth timer from your trash to your hand. Okay, no. That's... I love that. Them just using a counter spell on an ability is absolutely adorable. Big fan of that move. Bastard. Pass? But bastard? Where do we keep getting these crystals from? I thought we only get them when we bounce something. Whenever you return a timer from field to hand. But we keep not doing that. So how does this keep happening? What are you? Delete the top 2 cards from your foe's deck. On trigger game on Earth Energy, delete the top 2 cards from your foe's deck. Whoa! Oh! That's pretty cracked. The dim your player intensifies. They shouldn't. Play one, play one, play one, play one, play one, play one. That's not playing one, that's being mean. In reality, we should have just gone slimy debuff. Oh, we can still. No, you're a bitch. We do draw, we do draw. It's not over yet. It's only mildly over now. Never mind. It's only mildly over. Oh, this deck doesn't work, dude. This deck doesn't work. We have no Tama. We're keeping this. Rainlands is a good opener. Wait, terrain? Whenever any player summons a Tama from hand, they delete the top 2 cards of that. What? Okay, this summons from deck. Fuck you. No! You're a bitch! That's it. So now they constantly mill the top of their deck, huh? We have 0 energy, which is more than their non-existent energy. What is that? They have the top 5. My god, they're really milling. Holy shit. They really do be milling over here, huh? That's crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Wait, how do you beat that? For no cost? For no cost, yeah. For no cost. I mean, it doesn't fight for board state, and you die really hard if you don't have... If you don't have board control in this. To understand why this is allowed to exist. That wasn't from hand. That is, though. I'm grabbing this siphon switch, honestly. And then we just emergence. Okay, we're back in it. Also on delete effects. Oh. It do be doing that, huh? Ooh, it does do on delete shit, huh? That's kind of fancy. Oh, look at Sarah. Cool, cool, our first Ancient Ruins pack. I see. It'll need to make some improvements. Let's play again in a bit. You make your improvements. I've seen this deck on the net. It was really popular back in layer 1. I wonder how it'll perform now. You want to try? Fucking net decker. Disgusting. Oh, that's an opening. Disgusting. You know what? There we go. What? 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 Huh? Huh? I'm a fucking moron. On delete. Delete all timer with 2 or less BP. It do be doing that. It does do that, huh? That's okay. That's okay. We remember. We remember. Just not right now. Sometimes we remember. Sometimes we remember. Don't worry about it. Zoop. I mean, this is all nothing, right? We just picked this up for energy gen. We delete the fish because it wasn't technically on field. Yeah, exactly. Deleting the fish would have been brutal. Deleting the fish would have ended our play right there. Speaking of ending our play right there, goodbye. Goodbye. We got a sponge! Yay! Good game. This deck may need some tweaks to adapt to the new rule set, but it's still fun to play with, and that's the thing that matters. Did you have fun playing your old ass deck? Yes, good. You're doing it right. Do you think you have patience? Fuck no! Patience to face off against the absolute wall. That is to say, my impenetrable earth deck. I have a shark. Sharks historically do not care much for walls. Wall me, daddy. Oh, I said that out loud, didn't I? Ooh. Sometimes I shouldn't speak, dude. Sometimes I shouldn't speak. Yo, Sarah. Yo, energy. It's because we have hammers. Exactly. Please. I mean, I could. It's arguable whether I should. Blows you up with my mind. Hugs you. Zoe, how you doing? Hello, Zoe. I mean, maybe? But No, okay, no, we're keeping that. 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 I'm a coward. I'm a coward. I'm a coward. There's a pirate. Hug her. You should. You absolutely should. Aha! Death to thee. Cool. We hit the annoying thing. Uh-oh. 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 Never mind. No! He hath arrived! No! Of course he would pull a fucking Y. Of course. Oh no. This is like the ultimate fuck you. This just makes this impenetrable and now nothing gets through anymore. We will be preventing that with these little slime creatures. What up, my slime? Actually, the slimies are MVPing at the moment. So hard. You're a bitch. That's what you are. Dude, I'm a bird so hard next turn. We're gonna bird like all over them. We might not be burden. We don't have the mana to bird. That's a shit. We could have negated our own thing and then birded over it. I guess. What are they gonna play? Something small? We're siphoning that. Are we though? Pass? Play something? You're surrendering. Alright, fine. If you want to be boring about it, you can do that. You crushed my rocks! How dare you! Let's do it again sometime. See, that's the thing about card game players. You get fucking destroyed, and you still go, oh, I guess I want to do that again. These card freaks keep finding me no matter where I try to hide her. Coming to this layer was a mistake. If you're going to challenge me to a fight, you should know that I have cheats on, precisely because I don't want anyone to fight me. All Tama that had the ethereal status regain it at the start of the round. You still want to fight? Fuck no. The cheat trainers. We will have to fight all of them eventually. But right now, we're not going to. Benny is one of them. Let's see what's down here. Come on! So about Tama, should I try to battle it? Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely. Start with 1 earth. Gain... Come on. Gain 1 shot whenever your Tama gain armor. Which isn't on summon, interesting enough. This does spawn in with armor, but it doesn't count. But its use effect would count, right? So, we're just gonna say no to that. Obviously, should have developed Drainlands first, but I wanted to get that out. Dumb question. Do we switch something right now? No, right? We just play 4 sharks. 4 sharks and 20 years ago. Oh, a Hebe. Energy. That's a lot of energy we're gonna have to contend with. Cobalt. I love little Kobo. Like I said, this was my starter in Anode. It was so good. Accept the board state, take a creature. Accept the board state, take a creature. Accept the board state, take a creature. This is a 1/3, 1/2. Accept the board state. What does rain do? Ruins your parade? Yes. It rains on it. Rain does nothing. Oh, you mean what my rain lands does? Whenever I play a water Tama, I gain 1 water energy. That's all it does. So this is bad. We're taking a very good chunk of damage here. And we do not get to full clear their board. However... Oh, they get to go first. No! That's really bad. That's awful! Yeah. It is time to die, Mr. Bond. Do I just give myself armor? I guess. And that's the scout fodder. Yo, we're armoring up. Oh, that's our first equipment. On battle start, +2 armor to this Tama. On uninstalled, draw 1 card. Draw 1 card. We do have energy over them, so we might be drawing something here. That's not anything. That is nothing. And then we went bonk. They have 4 health. Ooh, however, it is time to shark. We're gonna keep the water energy. I don't care about the earth energy. That's an incidental, really. One very fun thing we do get to do here, though, is we get to armor this Anchory, which means it's not going to die to the first Kobo. It does to the second one. Which, you know what? It dies to something. Oh, God. Lord. Mercy. That's a lot. That is one chunky little kobold. Ooh. Ooh. They're hitting us for 8. Alright, let's see it. 9 armor, dude. We're not even getting through the first kobold. Wow, these are tanky. We should have probably negated the Kobolth, but... let's get the Nymphy back in. These are certainly draws. Wait, these are certainly draws. There are so many outs here. There are so many outs here. That's one of them. That is one of them. That's why we kept the Rainlands. Discard fodder. Dillish. They do get to draw 2, which sucks, but drawing 2 gets them playing, which means we get to slime this. Hell yeah! Okay. Okay. We do still have discard fodder, and we have energy. We have a ton of energy. Give me my last emerge. They're reshuffling. Oh, that's spooky. Into a Sarah. No deck targets? Oh. Oopsie. Oopsie! I've done a little fucky. That's not great. They're hitting us for 7, which kills the Sharkar. But it doesn't kill the Slimy, which is uniquely annoying. Not killing the Slimy means I do not get to Bitstream here, but we do get to Slimy. Twice. Never mind. Bitstream. Hello. How are you doing today? Choose deck target. Give me your creatures. Because you motherfucker. Uh-oh. And now we die. What would we even fetch here? Just the Earth Spirit because it's the highest stats? Uh-oh. Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord, it's summoning. Uh-oh. Plus 3 armor to all of your Tama. On trigger, inflict 6 damage to the front. It can spill over. Ignores Firewall. Yeah, that was a good... yeah, okay. Yeah, that was... Yeah. Alright. Alright. You got it. You got it, you little creature. We're keeping. I know that looks weird. Actually, I shouldn't have kept. I thought I had Rainlands in hand. This, weirdly enough, does it. This, weirdly enough, doth do it. It doesn't do it. It doesn't do anything. What am I saying? We just got the Sharkar. Card drive. Put the Sharkar back in. Okay. I don't even know what I'd stop on that deck, dude. Let's get the Dolphy back in. We can still play the combo. Shovel. Add 1 Earth Tome from your deck to your hand. Okay. And a Sarah. We don't care about any of that. Let's just go? We don't add a merge. Do we just add a switch? What if we just add a Bitstream? What if we just do that? Hold up. We bitstream here. Nymphy. I'm okay on Nymphy. But I'm only okay on Nymphy because it does eat the first 2. Oh, no, it doesn't. It eats 1. And then we set up Slimies. Catapult, get the Sarah back. But now they don't get to play the Sarah again this turn. They just have to do it next turn. And that's lethal. Wait, no, it's not. They have 4 health. I've been bamboozled. I thought we had lethal. Oh. There's the Sarah. That's mine. Let's put that up front. They're passing. If you're passing, they're passing. Bring them home. In response, no. And we get the draw. They would have played this behind firewall otherwise, so this is fine, right? We do have a Sharkar set, but we do have a fish to do it with as well. But I don't think we will. Give me another Slimy. Why are these Slimies so pivotal? Why is everything we do like revolving around having these little freaks? Because my energy economy is absolutely fucked. That's the actual answer. In case you're wondering. 1 Cobalt. Hell yeah. I'm Shark. You are the best Shark. That's my Siren right there. We have an Armadile. Earth Bear Tama. Costs 4. 5/5, 1/1. Cannot attack while it has armor. Okay. Damage this Tama takes is halved. On summon 2 armor to this Tama. On trigger, select 1 Tama. It gains 1 BP, 1 HP, then gain 1 Earth. Fucking hell. That's a lot of shit. And then Sand Sword. Upgrade on battle start. 2 armor to this Tama. And on install, draw 1 card. I do want to play this armor deck. That sounds hilarious. I don't know how we'd react to, like, bounce in any way, shape, or form. The answer is probably anchoring creatures somehow. Oh, hold up. An Ancient Ruins B booster. We're going to open all of these in a second. And then we're just out here again. So, let's get rid of this Native Diver. Then we have... There it is, Raptor, that's the bastard. Cost 3 Earth, goes to front when summoned. On summon, perform an attack with this Tama, it still does that. Wait, does that mean we can still turn 0? Does that mean we can still turn 0, people? For their life savings? We Sarah into this and then just go? It's inconsistent as hell, right? There's the shovel. Earthquake. All enemy Tama on the field take damage equal to their BP. What? Then for each card deleted, gain 1 shard. What? Oh. Oh. So basically, you set up behind this asshole, and then when the enemy has all of their shit out, you just go, nah, and that's it? You die to exactly sponges and bounce to hand effects. A low ghoul. Dark native ethereal. Inflict curse on 1 Tama. Card is deleted at the end of round. It's okay. End of round deletion effects have never been my favorite. We have a barrier. Earth patch. Q Tama gets immunity. Cannot be deleted or targeted by effects during this phase. Gain to earth. During this phase. We also have a Rainy, which I do desperately want to play with, if I'm being entirely honest with you. We have a Power Chip. Upgrade. Gains additional 2/0 stat bonus during upgrade. Cool. And a Dust Recycling. Recycle 2 random Earth Tama cards from your trash into your deck. Gain 1 Earth. Then draw 1. Ooh. 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 Wait, these are sick. There's so much cool. Ah! There he is. There's the Armadile we didn't select earlier. A Kobold. Catapult. Oh, I didn't move them all the way. We have a Reinforcer. Upgrade. Damage this Tama takes is reduced by 1. This used to be one of the selectors in Anode that gave a creature +4/+4. One of the like shard mechanics, only that shards work differently there. That's kind of cool. And we also have Wild Rush. So Wild Rush is another one that's responsible for like the turn 0. Select one Tama, perform an attack with it if there are enemy Tama on the field. So you can't direct attack with it anymore. You used to be able to. Now the enemy has to have a Tama. But if you splash over it, you still do damage. It's just a mild thing there. Mild downside, restriction, requirement, all of these are words. There's our first Skull Foe and a Molarth. This is level 2. Costs 5, blocks, anchored, cannot be returned or moved. So your opponent can't do shit with this, right? They can kill it, dies to removal, obviously. Delete the top 4 cards from both players' deck. Molten seems to really be the middle deck, huh? And then our Ancient Ruins B pack, shake for good luck. We shook it too much. Hell yeah. Slightly too much shaking. There is, however, a second zone. Which way do I go? Which way? Oh, hey, you're a card tamer, right? I recently found out about a really powerful interaction. Discarding card from your hand on delete effects. Yeah, thank you. Bit late. Bit late for that. An Ancient Ruins booster pack. We're opening that immediately. Zoop. Oh, another sword and scrapping the discard top cards. What I'm wondering is how valid multicolored decks are at this point. Because you'll obviously have a consistency issue, right? You'll run into a consistency issue always. Where did the leader go to? They were here a minute ago. I can't get my 3rd star if they're not here. But like Earth Water seems to be kind of funky. A Scarek card. That's kind of Scarek. I see loot. I see archaeology. Goodness, I can't seem to get through to you, gentlemen. I implore you to seize the desecration of these ancient ruins. Get rid of this old guy, will ya? I can't concentrate like this. Come on, Gramps, it's time for you to go home. We're conducting serious business here. My word, how rude. I may be your grandfather, but I'm perfectly capable of dealing with lowly goons such as yourselves if you continue down this path of revelry. Are you threatening us, the Shadowed? Now you've done it, old man. Summon your Tama. We're sending you straight to the unallocated vast, buddy. You guys again, and now you're bullying an elder. I'll have you know I'm not that old. No more than 50 gigaclocks on the mark. Silence. Well, if it isn't... Where are you again? It doesn't matter. We have to finish the mission before the boss arrives. Let's trash these fools. Get what we came for. Fine, we're doing this then. Victory contract. Best of 3. If we win, it's game over for you. And if we lose, but we won't, we'll give up on these ruins. Bring it on. They start with a dragon on the... Why do they get to start with a dragon on the field? Start the game with 1 Draclet on the field. Why? Excuse me? That's rude. I mean, it's funny because that's mine now, but it's mostly rude. We're not going for normal game plan. I don't have energy to play it. We're just gonna go chill. Oh, set that down. Ooh, that is scary. Unfortunately, that's in their graveyard. So we can't do this. They might kill something of ours. That's kind of what we're hoping for. They're not. We do have energy lead. We can draw out of this. We didn't draw out of this. Dummies. Oh. We're losing to this, chat. It's important to know that we're losing to this. I guess we do get to draw next turn, but they can tempo us out of the game. They can just tempo us out. When your Tama deletes a card, it doesn't matter. Like, 1 more deletion and they have it. They can just direct damage us. So this is over. Like, they kill this with a Drakkar or something. Or that. Meteor. Oh no, when your Tama deletes, never mind. Specifically Tama deletion. We would need a fish. These are not fish. Well, one of them is a fish, and that's on... There we go. Never mind. Well, down one. I'm uncomfortably close to that 8. This is also not great. What if we just accept that this lives? We don't take it. There's no way they're gonna pass, right? There's a bomb. And... well, fuck. Like, we have a play against that. I just have to get rid of this Dolphy, unfortunately. Ah. Wait, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. If you want to damage the bomb, I'm down, dude. I'm absolutely down for that. Stupid. What the fuck? Darkfire. It seems like we're game overing here. We're just taking this for health and then passing. They have more energy, they get to draw, we don't get to do shit. Look at how big this thing is now. Yeah, that's nothing. Bitstream finds exact... Nope, that's it. That's game over. Oh boy. This deck is really fucking inconsistent. I don't know. Like, we have to find something better to do than summon Shark from deck go. Like, there has to be something that's... I don't know whether better, but like... has more of a game plan than running, what, like 12 unrelated cards that are just kind of interesting. But I don't know what that would be. I don't know what that would be. Right now we're hoping to open Rainfield, but we don't want to play more copies of Rainfield because it's just too nothing. It's just too bad, really, to open in multiples. So we have to kind of search it sometimes, but we don't want to search it. And we can only search it in hands when we have Emerge in hand, which isn't great to begin with. And then we play shit like this. I mean, the Emerge might still trigger, right? Not super hyped about this. Something more efficient? Yeah, maybe that's the right word. Oh, that's kind of great. That's kind of insane. Hold up. Hold up! Do we just find follow-up or do we... Oh, no, we extend. Fuck this, we're extending. The hope is that this finds a Nymphy, but I'll take it. Unfortunately, the Slimy dies before we get to do anything with it. We can use it to gain an energy. That's devastating. No! Ah, fuck the summon cancel. And then we killed all of it. Oh no, we killed all of our stuff. Oh no, I just ruined myself. That was the world's greatest summon cancel, dude. Damn. Oh no. The brutality of it all. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Sorry. I can feel my voice giving up. We might have to call it after this. Okay, they get their funny little dragons. We start on 2 Rainlands. That's awful. I'm gonna take this before they can do anything with it. Ignis are kind of scary. They use it to just kill a thing. That's okay. The hope is that they interact with this and then we get to Cardi into Emerge. Or they don't interact at all like that. That's fine too. This isn't like a good board. It's a board. You know what? This is actually kind of fine. We just do that again. What if we just did that again? Gimme that shit. Here is another set. And this is just running into an anchory, which means this does nothing. Oh, hold up. Unfortunately, that is the world's biggest blocker. And the two fly-ops just kill background. Okay. They get to cycle here, but we get to pass and deny. So they don't get interaction this turn, and then we get to pass again. There we go. El Lethal. Okay, if it runs, it runs. But the consistency of it all. The consistency of it all, I tell you. There's no way. There's no way we just lost like this. No way, boss is gonna unallocate us for real this time. You fools. Boss, you came a bit early. Please save us. I only have 3 of these left now, and I hate the fact I had to waste one on you. Overworld card. Contract negation. Your pathetic loss has been voided. Now excavate that card. Yes, boss. On the double. Nay, triple. That's cheating. One fair and square. Okay, and what are you going to do about it? Boss, I got it. I got the banished piece. The first step to the final game has been taken. Shadowed. We're leaving. You just stream that new deck? Correct. Cheaters. Well said. It's a shame we couldn't stop them, alas. At least we're both safe. Hey! You there! What the fuck's wrong with your face? Did you beat those guys all on your own? Did you get that checked out? We did, but they got away. They stole the card from this monitor here, I guess. The sealed card? Drat, I knew they were up to no good. I chased them all over the ruins and then I lost track of them. But do not be concerned. I'm the Rainy Ruin Zone leader. I'm assuming you want to battle me for the star, right? After we're done, I'm contacting President Silva to escalate server security. Come to my quarters when you're ready for a fight. Loot. You received a Kobolith card. Hello there. We were caught up in quite an ordeal, so I didn't even catch your name. Can't I? Marvelous. My name is Roxworth, Professor Samuel Roxworth. My field of study is analog archaeology. You see, I'm quite fascinated by all forms of ruins and lore. Once the virtuals were banished from the systems, I was free to roam the layers in search of archaeological artifacts. Truly a dream come true. If you're interested in archaeology, I'm sure our paths will cross again. After all, this layer is simply brimming with unexplored territory. Shave. There we go. And next up, one ruin leader fight. However, I can feel my voice going. Chat, the flu is still killing me. The flu is still killing me. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Next stream, I'm going to be fully rejuvenated. Hopefully. Hopefully we're going to be back to normal health next stream. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Really appreciate you all tuning in. Tomorrow is day off. Honestly, I'm gonna sleep a lot. That's what I'm just gonna sleep a lot. This week is really light on content, everyone. For those of you that have not seen the schedule, let me pull the schedule up very quickly before you all go everywhere. So this week's schedule is a bit nothing. Hold up. There we go. No, that's Twitch chat. That's you. There we go. We're really light on schedule. Tomorrow is my normal day off. Then Friday, I can't stream Friday. I'm invited to an event that I otherwise can't really talk about. I need to wait for it to happen and then I can report afterwards. But it kicks off exactly at 6 p.m., which is just... that's my stream start. Maybe if it's over quickly, we can fire a little bit of a stream afterwards. I wouldn't be opposed to that, but I'll give you updates on that on Discord. I didn't want to promise anything for Friday, so I'm gonna be there. I usually like don't attend things like this, but it's really nice being invited. This is like a content creator thing. And I'm invited, and that matters. That matters a lot to me, because like at this size, I mean, you know, right? Streamers at our size, we don't usually get invited to like big industry gig things, and this is a big industry gig thing. Like this is, I'll talk to you later about it, obviously. Then this Saturday, we're gonna move Friday's Duckling's Choice to Saturday. So this Saturday, I'm gonna put some games on a list, and then you all get to pick, and then, yeah. In addition to that, Wednesday I'm off most of the day because I've got things planned with the kiddos. But in the evening we might do like Discord streams in the evening tomorrow after I'm back home. But I can't promise you that either. Depends on how the family's feeling. It depends how I'm feeling. All right, that is it. That's the wrong fucking button. Oop, hold up. Nope. There we go. She's moving. That is it for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining us. Where are we going? Where are we going? Y'all wanna... I don't know. Where are the tacos? I can make some. You deserve them. You deserve some tacos. I should make you some. Damn, I'm really undecided. Sorry, my brain's not braining. Anyway, streaming later now. I'm not gonna be around too much, Code, and I don't like to rate new people when I'm just gonna be ditching. I think that's no judgment on anyone else. I think that's relatively rude. I only do I only rate new people that I don't know when I can actually stick around to like see their content, right? Like I wanna know what they're all about. But I'm going kind of to bed. Any other day, that would be a great recommendation. You know what, ducklings? You know what? I hate not rating, but I think I'm going to bed. I think that is the easiest thing to do right now. Once again, thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night or evening, whatever it currently is, wherever you are. Gonna be back on Thursday. And until then,